Hello, and a very good evening. Welcome along to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us on what has been a mammoth day, and we're still 3 hours to go. We've got another big show coming your way over the course of the next 3 hours. It's going to be immense. We've got launch party. So launch party is your slices of bread if you like. We've got a bit of launch party, so your first slice, and then in the middle, we've got sort of like the Dawn Bibby Creations, which is your cheese and ham, if you like, in the middle of the sandwich, and then we've got another bit of launch party as your final piece of bread. So that's how the 3 hours is going to work. It's going to be brilliant. Launch party, we're going to bring you some of the best launches of recent times, like the gnomes, the garden gnomes, which proved very popular. They're coming up. Also, we're bringing back the Say It With Style collection, which had its UK launch yesterday here on Crafters TV. We're also going to be bringing to you, oh yeah, Crafters Inspiration issue number 4, and we've got a brand new launch in the Say It With Flowers. So we're saying it with flowers and with style over the course of the next hour, and then indeed the further hour a little bit later on. Also coming back, as I've said, Dawn Bibby Creations, the lovely Sharon Iannuzzi is with us, and she's going to be bringing us more of that Regency collection, more of the Jubilee collection. There's amazing glitter cardstock, pearl cardstock on the show. Oh, it is all coming up, and it is set to be a jam-packed 3 hours. As always, we are live and interactive this Tuesday afternoon / evening / morning, depending on where you are. So we would love it if you got in touch with us and said hello. Let us know what you're up to. Let us know what you're shopping for. And no doubt you'll be getting involved in the random conversations that we'll be having over the course of the show. The lady who's with me for the show, I do what, more than ever than anyone else, I always find with this particular lady, we end up having the most sort of, I don't know if bizarre is the word, but we end up talking about a lot of stuff. We chatted about, in the earlier show, hummingbirds. We chatted about, what else did we chatted about? Kids' TV shows. I mean, we just chatted literally about all sorts. So goodness knows where the conversation is going to go over the course of the next 3 hours. But joining me the other side of the studio is the one and only, my absolute fave, the lovely Michelle McCarthy. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well.
Yeah.
I've had a coffee, so I will be talking more nonsense for you. But fingers crossed this time we'll actually get some craft.
Did you ever finish that craft along?
No. No.
Do you know it won? Do you know it won?
What?
It won the demo of the show.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, yay!
Yeah. Because we put it up against the 2 cards that Sharon made, because normally the Craft Along project wins because it's the only project.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, but it did actually end up winning, so.
Yay.
Yeah. If you if you did Craft Along and you've got a finished project to show us, do feel free to send in the pictures. So I know Charlotte's looking forward to receiving a few pictures over the course of the show. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Have you got anything to show us over that side of the studio as to what is coming up, or are we going to be diving straight into a demo?
I don't know, but I've got something here that may or may not be a preview that I'd love to show. Am I allowed to?
I don't know. Are you?
I don't know.
Ah.
If I just show a couple of, samples.
Oh, that's later.
I know.
Ah, yeah.
That's what I said. Of what's coming
okay.
up.
That's a preview of the preview that I was going to be doing a little bit later on with those brand new templates, which are going to be launching for you very soon indeed. In fact, I can tell you
Just a quick peek for you.
They're launching on the 25th of May, 2 p.m. But yes, more on that a little bit later on. We're going to kickstart this show, though, with the brand new craft kits. It is box number 48. These are always jam-packed full of craftiness, and always brilliantly priced as well. So this particular kit, as I say, is number 48 in the collection, 195 elements, $24.99, and when you see the kind of value for money that you're going to get here, you'll be snapping this up. But if you're a platinum member, it comes down under £20, under $20, and we will go through this box for you in full. Must I say a few quick hellos. We've got Radical Rachel on the socials, and already in Carletta Morris saying hello everyone. Ben Mccarthy says good evening everyone.
Hello.
Top fan.
Top fan Ben.
Top fan Ben. Pammy says hello again. Michelle, Ben, Sharon and crew from Central New York. We have got producer Jamie in the seat. And also, did you just go YI? Yay! We've also got Charlotte, who goes hey on the joystick and the buttons, and producer Johnny is there on the chaise longue. He's going to be jumping in to produce the show in the middle. Then Jamie goes on the chaise longue, and then Jamie will come back for the final show. Nikon is in from New Jersey, saying hello to everyone. Susan Ware says hi, Ben and Michelle, and Jeffrey Langley says hello from sunny and pleasant day here in New Hampshire. Lots of you already getting excited about the little preview of the preview that we've done. Pammy saying, so pretty, I cannot wait to use those bows for gifts. But let's get on with this new craft kit. Are you going to do a little unboxing for us?
I can do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we'll have a quick sneaky peek through, and then we'll do a demo.
Cool.
So number 48, and again, I say it every time, but inspiration straight away. Lots of inspiration before you've even opened your box. And I'm sorry, this is my box from earlier, so I just haven't tidied it up. But it just means that I don't have to spend as long taking everything out of those wonderful envelopes.
Yeah.
But these are your stamps. So straight away, they're a nice big size, lovely mixed fonts in there. Life is better when you are laughing. I love that one. Live every moment. Thank you for being such a dear friend.
No.
And then you've got just things like your best wishes, your thank you, happy birthday. So a nice mix of wonderful sentiments and fonts in there. Your 16 envelopes, your 16 cards, all are 6x6, and it's an uncoated card, so you can be stamping and inking straight onto that if you like. And then we've got the pearls. I love these.
Ooh,
so these are just,
yes.
They're all one size, all one colour, but perfect for this box, obviously because of the flowers, that like a ditzy flower.
Yeah.
So they're absolutely perfect to go on and around those. And then you've got the stencils. So you've got 4 stencils in here, circle ones, but they're perfect for you if you're wanting to, obviously with the flowers, you can be making lovely wreaths. So these are perfect for you to either cut your apertures out or just use as a guide for your flowers, for whatever decoration you're wanting to do. And then your dies. So yeah, this is mine because I know it's all stuck. So this is the one I used earlier. So let me just...
But you get more than that.
Yeah, you do get more than that, look.
And better presented.
You get lots, yes, yours will all come lovely and nice and neat, but you can see what I mean about all those lovely ditzy flowers in there.
Yeah.
And then even down to that, look at that one. So lots of flowers, lots of foliage. You've got that lovely banner die in there. So you can see you're getting lots. So the ability to really build up your wreaths with this kit, or having them, I mean, it shows you on the front. I love this one. So almost like a little envelope or a little flower. What are those things that you put? A window box.
Oh, yeah.
So almost like that on there. So love them. And then your ribbon. I love this ribbon. I love the colours. It's just beautiful.
The colours of my
ribbon.
rugby team, that is.
Yeah.
Black, blue and white. Exeter Chiefs.
All my empty envelopes where I've not put everything back. But so these, the papers, I just absolutely love these. So this is almost like a grid. I think we were saying earlier, you can't quite pick it up.
No.
The different, you can just, but this is more like of a green tone.
The one underneath looks pinky.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's more like a pink tone to it.
Yeah.
And then you've got almost like a basket weave effect there, again in a green and a lovely stone colour. And then again, more of that lovely wood effect, which is just gorgeous.
Yeah.
And all different tones in there, which of course matches perfectly with the coloured cardstock. And again, it's uncoated, it's matte, so you can be inking on it, you can be stamping on it, you can, it's got a white core, so like I was saying earlier, you know, you can be embossing onto this and then taking a little bit of sandpaper or something like that to it and really bringing out that white core. It just looks amazing. But some beautiful colours there. So obviously everything is coordinating and matching in our box kit, which I love.
Beautiful.
So I'll try to put it back a little bit neater than I took it out.
Value for money wise is off the chart, isn't it, when you consider what you're getting?
Absolutely. I mean, all that in there, in that box kit, for what, $19.99 if you're platinum?
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy price.
And obviously, you know, you've got your consumables in there which you'll work through within time, but then actually when you consider you'll still have the dies, you still have the stencils, the stamps.
Yes, yeah, that's it, exactly.
Yeah, so it does work out at great value for money. Let me know if you've already picked this up. Pammy says, I've ordered this box, perfect for spring / summertime cards. It really is. But of course, the great thing about this is you've got all of the papers in there, you've got the pattern papers, you've got your coloured cardstock in there too, but think about all of the different papers and cardstock that you've got in your craft room right now that you're going to be using those flowers on so that you can create these gorgeous cards year round. And that's the point with this, as we said, you will get through the cardstock, you will get through the envelopes, but you know, you've got the stamps, you've got the dies, and you've got the templates to use forever, basically, if you look after them. £19.99 or $19.96 is the price on this collection. Have you got a demo ready to go?
I do have a demo ready to go. Look at me, all organised.
I know.
It won't last. It never does it?
Well,
but for now, I'm
it's a long way to go.
So I've kept the dies out of that kit. I've got my stamps next to me and I've just picked a few of those beautiful card colours out. So we're going to let me just cut this down a little bit. We're just going to run it through, cutting out some of these lovely flowers. So these, I mean, are all going to go all the way down through your mini.
Yeah, which we've got on a deal, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. And even down to these, I mean, even that tiny, tiny little flower die there has still got incredible detail around those edges, even though it's so small. So we'll just cut those few for now. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is, I'll just put those under there. Do it the right way.
Oh, okay.
You turn them up. I was just thinking, don't cut down into the magnetic sheet, Michelle.
Oh yeah, that's a bit of a mistake to make, isn't it?
Yes, I just thought, because I've got so many on there, and taping all those down is going to be a little bit of a pain. So I thought, I'll use my magnetic shim for what it's intended. I'll hold my dies in place, and instead of taping all my dies down, I'm just going to tape my card down, and then I know it's not going to move. I know my dies aren't going to move because they're on that magnetic shim, and then we'll run it through.
Roseanne Baker says on Facebook, kit 48 looks like a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun, and we've sold hundreds of these already, actually. So join the party and grab yours. So pretty, says Pam E. Roseanne Baker saying, oh, I love the sentiments that you're going to get. And as I said, lots of you coming through telling me that you've ordered the box already, proving really, really popular.
There we go. So let me just swipe all these off. There we go. So you can see they've die cut beautifully, as always. Just pop all those out. And this is the fun bit with this kit. You've got now all these tiny little elements, and you can really go to town building up whatever it is, if it's a wreath or if it's an explosion of flowers, or you just wanting a few on your card, whatever you're wanting to do, this is the fun bit. So I'm just gonna, I've got lots. So I've die cut lots in preparation, because we're going to build up a little explosion of flowers.
Lovely.
So I've just got the 6x6 card out of the kit. Just gonna, before I do that, I just want to score it. So we're gonna do a twisted easel. So I am just going to score that on my angle. Oh, and it's invaluable having that, just that mark down the middle that we've done with one of our marker pens. Just makes it so much easier when you're not wanting, or when you're wanting to do something like that.
Yeah. That's a good little tip, isn't it, to mark it down the middle?
Definitely.
I need to try some of these different card shapes, I think. I think you can kind of get a bit worried about trying out different shapes, but this is quite an easy one to do, isn't it, actually?
Yeah, yeah.
Twisted easel.
It is a very easy one to do, and it's so different to, I mean, I've just used one of those 6x6 blanks, and you're just scoring on the angle, and it's a nice, easy one to do, but so effective, and looks so different once you've done it. So I've just brought in some silver mirror card. I'm going to mat and layer this on the inside.
Connie saying this kit definitely a staple. I love it. And Terry Anderson on Facebook saying, hello from Ohio. I had to run some errands, so I didn't get totally finished with the craft along. I did, however, send in a picture of what I have finished thus far. Charlotte, picture coming your way, or it might already be there. Well, you can see them because you sent me a picture earlier on. Oh, hang on a minute. So Johnny sent the picture. So how's Johnny getting them? He's not sending his email address out to everyone, is he? So they can send pictures. Just trying to find out in the gallery whether or not we can show any pictures. So Charlotte can't upload them to the screens. But how did I get that one earlier? Yeah, but where did Johnny get it from? Oh, right. So Johnny's able to find them and send them. Send all your pictures in to Johnny.
So this is going to be my little stepper or stopper. Foam. Here we go. I don't know whose these are, but I've just found them. They're large.
They're Sharon's.
Is that whose they are?
They're definitely Sharon's. I'm sure she said she needed those for her demo that she's doing in the next show. You're scuppering her demos, Michelle. That's outrageous. I'm going to tell her as well.
I'm trying to guarantee myself a win.
Oh yeah, very competitive. Very competitive. Who won last week?
I think it was one of the Debbies.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It wasn't Debbie. It can't be Debbie Fisher. She's been on holiday.
I'm pretty sure Craig's cheating. Look how many stars
Craig's got 1, 2. He's got more stars than the Ursula Major consolation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think Craig's got 8 stars. Is he giving himself a star every time he turns up? Is that what he's doing?
So, I think he is.
Attendance. Yeah, Craig thinks it's a register. That's what's happened. He thinks he's got to clock in every time he arrives and he puts himself a star up. I don't think there's been that many weeks in the year, is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Has he got 8 or 9?
I think 2 of them are the 3, monthly ones.
1, 2, 3,
because
4,
2 of them are glittery.
5, 6, 7. Well, I can tell you what, someone's been cheating because there's 7 monthly stars up there, and I can tell you we're only in the 5th month, so I don't know what on earth is going on over there.
I said someone's cheating.
Someone needs to be a guardian of the stars. Maybe that should be me. Because they're just lying loose over there, you see, so anyone can just whack them up on the board.
I think that's what's happening, you know.
I do. I mean, you wouldn't do that though, Michelle, would you?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars.
I would never do anything like that.
Of course. So is it Debbie Robinson that... Oh, I can tell you because it's up here. Debbie Robinson.
Oh, is that who it is?
Yeah.
What, who won or who cheated?
Oh, no, not who cheated. No, who won. Your TV wifey won it for last week, says Nikon. Yes. Has Sarah got hold of the stars again yet? No, she hasn't. She would have put a few up last night if she had, because she's only got one on the board, hasn't she?
So I used one of those stencils in there. I just drew around it and I've cut out my hello. We're just going to put that on there, and then all I'm going to do with these is I'm just going to build up that wreath around it. So this is where you're just going to have lots of fun. So now you can see why I've die cut so many out.
You've got tons there, haven't you? You have been
I did get a little
busy.
carried away, but I wanted to be able to have enough there. And the thing is, it's watching me cut these out that many times,
Yeah.
you know, can get a little bit tedious.
Tedious is a good word.
Yeah. So I thought if I get, you know, show you how to run them through, but you don't need to see me do it that many times.
June says Craig has got lots of stars because he is a star with 2 hearts. No, he is.
Well, true.
He is a star.
So we'll let him off for that.
Yeah. We're only joking around. We love him really. Even though I
He
think
more than deserves the stars that he earned.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, there's 8 up there. Debbie's got 1, 2, 3. Debbie Robinson's 6. Debbie Fisher 7. Michelle, what you on? 2, 3, 5.
Yeah, I
Level
got...
with Jan. I mean, that's not a bad accolade, is it?
No, it's not bad.
Got to take that. About 3rd or 4th on the leaderboard. Long way to go.
It's what my report from school always said.
Yeah.
Not, you know, doing okay, but you know, could do better.
Yeah. We used to get marked on achievement and effort.
Yeah.
And I used to do very well in effort, but always just come down to the bottom in achievement. So it's like, he tries hard, but he's no good. What do they say? God loves a trier. So, you know. And they used to actually, like in our classes, they used to give you like a league position. I don't know if anyone else ever got that.
No.
So I think there's like 15 people in my class. You would know, like, you'd know where you were in the class. Seriously. So I used to I'd come top half for effort, you know, 6th or 7th, so it used to be pretty good. But for achievement, I'd always be down. I'd be in the relegation zone. Always in the relegation zone. But, there we go.
Yeah, my effort was there most of the time, especially in little school, I must admit. The effort that I put in was...
well, more than you put in your science classes when you were in secondary school, from what you were telling us earlier on.
Definitely. Definitely. But the thing, see, that wasn't my path. This was my path.
Of course.
Oh.
This was your calling.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a firm believer in fate, things like that. You end up where you're supposed to be.
Susan Ware, you've got my favourite comment of the day so far just come through. Ben, you are both, I think that's me and you, 10 plus stars for personality.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm going to go and stick them up on the board. Why's Ben got 10 stars? Well, because Susan said he's got a 10-star personality.
Absolutely.
Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. We try our best here, you know. We try our best. I just wonder what the overall, like, what is it for the card? Is it 1st to 10 or? Do we know what the final?
I don't know.
Winner gets a holiday to Barbados or something?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that sounds good. So I'll leave that there for now. I mean, I could go on and really build it up, bring in some foam pads, but I'll just lift that up a little bit for you. So I've got my few flowers there. and then that wreath with those stencils that are in there.
Beautiful. Lots of you jumping in and grabbing this evening. Brand new as of this evening. Official launch 30 minutes ago, so you can pick yours up right now for £19.99 or $19.96 if you're a platinum member. Worth just having a look at. I know Michelle will probably be looking at this in more detail a little bit later on, but worth just having a look at some of the other cards that we've got here, just so that you can see for yourself how these all work absolutely perfectly together. This one designed by Sandy. Love that style of card. You know, really using all of the elements from this collection. Love the papers, which like tonally absolutely work as well, and like the texture of these I think are just absolutely perfect as well. Again, look at that, and this is Michelle's like point really, in that her wreath, just then you could have done so many more flowers and so much more foliage on there, and this is a case in point. How lovely is that to create that bouquet on that background, that wooden background, little banner across the front there of the happy birthday, just beautiful. And again, because you've got those stencils in there, it makes it nice and easy for you to create those wreaths as well, which I think, you know, so cute. Like cards for all seasons here too, because think about the amount of times you could use a flower for a project, for a card, for a box lid, whatever it might be. We give you a selection of the papers within the box, of course, to create in these sort of colours, but then think about all of the papers that you've got in your craft room. Look, I love that as well. That's absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
You can really go to town building these flowers up.
Yeah. I mean,
really
seriously, I'll show you a few more just again so you can get an idea of the kind of things that you're going to be creating, and feel free as well, as we always say. I mean, a lot of people do ask, oh, well, am I allowed to kind of copy the projects that you show on Crafters TV? That's exactly what we're here for. You know, we give you the inspiration. If you like the look of this card, for example, and you want to copy it, you know, to the letter, you can absolutely do that. That's the whole point here. Get the inspiration from us. And start creating beautiful cards of all different shapes and sizes. And I think this is one off the front of the box, Michelle, that you were talking about a little bit earlier on. So it's almost like that paper's been cut to make that look like a little window box.
Yes, yeah. I love that one.
Yeah.
It's just so quite simple, but the execution is just beautiful.
Yeah, really cute. Just show you a couple more. I mean, look at this one here again. This is wreaths and wreaths, more wreaths, lots of wreaths, like interlocking almost there, using the flowers of different sizes. I mean, we can go on and on here. Shall I show you another one? Just keep going.
They're all so nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Really lovely.
I love the colour palette as well. It's sort of a bit more sort of muted, isn't it?
Yes.
Almost not too in your face.
Yeah.
But as I said, if you decide to use, you know, brighter colours to create sort of more summertime florals as well, you've got the ability to do that if you want to. I think it's a great buy. I think, you know, if you've already got these craft kits, you'll automatically buy number 48 because you want to kind of complete your set. If you've never bought these before, jump in and give them a go, because honestly, once you've bought one, you'll come back and buy others. If you're looking for a gift for somebody who's into their crafts as well, then this is a really brilliant way to be able to do it. Lots of love coming in for the last card. That card is spectacular, said Brian Dickey on Facebook. Mary Rena says, lovely card, Michelle. The colour combination is so pretty. Flowers are my weakness, says Mum for Boys on YouTube. So you must have already jumped in and got this. You must have already done it. Roseanne Baker says, adorable. I need to be more brave in making those type of cards. And Pammy says, so gorgeous. I cannot wait for this box. Get yours right now, and we will get it to you, hopefully, very soon indeed. Just a quick recap on the colour blend pencils that we've got on the show for you as well. I feel like I've not seen these in ages. And if you're going to say, oh, you showed them on the last show, I mean, before that, I haven't seen them in ages. Our colour blend pencils. So these are your wax-based pencils, and they are really richly pigmented. If you've bought like wax pencils in the past, maybe like cheaper ones, and you found that they've not done the job for you, I remember Leanne saying a while ago, like with the cheaper pens, my analogy here is with the sausages is what I always think of. When you buy like the cheaper sausages, yes, they're filled, aren't they, with like bits and pieces and
yes,
not like the nice meat. They fill them with all sorts of bits and pieces. You go to the butcher's, you get the nice meaty sausages. It's the same with these. Our colour blend pencils is the fact that these are richly pigmented, filled with all the good stuff, and not filled with loads of bits and pieces.
No, there's no fillers. So to speak, is there?
So these are the good sausages of wax-based pencils.
That's it.
Yeah. that's the way
Butcher sausages. Butcher sausages.
These are the butcher sausages, yeah. And the price on these tonight, wow, is amazing because you're getting a 96 collection. So 4 different tins, if you like. So you're going to get your naturals, you're going to get the essentials, and I'll show you all the colours on the boards in a second. And that's where you finish paying because it's a half price deal. So it's as if we're giving you the shade and tone and then also the primaries absolutely for free. So the colours that you're going to receive here, again, just gives you so much scope because you've got the blendability, you've got the ability as well with these to be able to lay these over the top of your alcohol markers. So if you want to kind of take your images from sort of standard definition to HD, that's how we sort of liken it. Using the colour blend pencils in conjunction with those markers is a great way to be able to do it. I think this is a super deal tonight, probably one of the best deals I've seen on the colour blend pencils. If you've already got them, maybe a good opportunity to jump in and grab some more, you know, because eventually you will need to get some. Get them now before you need them, or if potentially you are looking to buy a gift for somebody, then this is a great way to be able to do it as well. Share the love, seeing as you're only paying for 2 of the 4. £39.98 or $55.92 is the deal on this one. Right, back to some of our favourite launches from recent times. I say recent times, this one officially launched yesterday here on Crafters TV in the UK. I know our US viewers have had this a little bit longer because it was on HSN. But the Say It With Style collection, this is absolutely phenomenal, and we'll just have a quick look at the whole set here for you because I've just kind of got the dies and the sentiments to show you. But half the stock of the UK stock has gone. It should be £214, right? Let's just look at that for a point here. It's a 55% saving that you're making, less another 20 if you're platinum, so £75.99. That's everything that you're going to get right there. Okay, so you've got your binder. Within that binder, you're going to get a magnetic panel to pop your dies on. You're also going to get pockets to be able to store all of your die cuts into. Then you've got cardstock, 50 sheets of your pastel cardstock included in there. You've got your envelopes and your card blanks as well. So 25 of your card blanks, 25 of your envelopes as well. Also your ribbon and your baker's twine. There's 5 of each colour within the ribbon and 5 of the baker's twine. So 1 metre each of the different colours of ribbon, 2 meters each of the baker's twine, and then on top of all of that, as I said, the binder to be able to put all of these stamps in. Let me just show you exactly what you're going to get. This, I think, is a great board just to kind of give you an example of all the different designs that you're going to get. So this is all about allowing you to have a stamp sentiment for whatever the occasion may be. And the genius about this collection is that you get a whole host of stamps which will fit perfectly within the die that you receive. And you'll see this better explained with Michelle in just a few moments' time. But these will stamp out for you a whole host of dies to cover things like Christmas, to cover birthdays, to cover anniversaries, to cover weddings, to cover retirements, to cover new homes and well-dones and all these kind of things. But the joy about this is that the stamps will lay beautifully onto these sort of banners, onto the arrows. You've got hearts in there. You've even got dies which will cut out the little slots for you to be able to attach your ribbon and your baker's twine. You've got little rainbow tags on there as well if you like. You've got the bigger tags with the sort of deckled edges. You've got straight tags. You've pretty much got tags for all sorts of different occasions. And again, just to show you the kind of occasions, let's have a quick look through these boards here as well. So Christmas, is this Christmas? I haven't got my glasses. Yes, it is. 'Tis the season. So Christmas all covered off. And as you can see, you're able to kind of stamp these out and then cut them with the dies that you've got into lots of different shapes and sizes for all sorts of different occasions. So yes for cards, yes for boxes, yes for bags, yes for things like, you know, your bottles, if you want to, you know, pop a tag onto a bottle of wine. You know, yes, if you're someone who makes your own jams or pickles or all those kind of things, these would look absolutely perfect as well. And the genius again here is that the crosses that you've got on the actual stamp sets line up with the dies so that you can pop them out nice and easily. But let's go through. You've got all of these different sentiments here. The cardstock, by the way, if you like the colour, that's all included in there for you. So don't you think, if I was wrong, I would know it. A balanced diet is a cupcake in each hand. Hooray, says one here. You say crazy like it's a bad thing. Then we move on to things like birthday, birthday boy, super dad, cheers. You've got amazing grandson. Age only matters if you what? Oh, age only matters if you're cheese. That is brilliant. Age only matters if you're cheese. Super mum, birthday girl, let's move on again. You've got things like, thank you so much, you're in my thoughts, surrounding you with love. Just a little note, the best things in life aren't things. I hope you're feeling better soon. What else have we got here for you? You've got so very blessed, be thankful always, sorry, bless you, just for you, just to say, with thanks, thank you, happy Thanksgiving. Time to celebrate, let's party, over the moon for you, you are my person. New baby, you did it. You are the love of my life. Completely in love with you. You are always in my mind. You are always on my mind and in my heart. You're invited. Hip hip. Oh no, sip sip hooray. Does that say sip sip? It does. Sip sip hooray. What else have you got in here? Happy birthday to you. Happy new home. Love and hugs. Congratulations. You're amazing. I love your beautiful heart. You're not getting older, you're increasing in value. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Hope your day is filled with extra icing. Wow. With love on your birthday, and there is no such thing as too many candles. This is just a snapshot of what you're getting. There's 176 sentiments in total, by the way. I can't believe I'm remembering all these numbers from yesterday. I never remember stuff. What's wrong with me? Literally, I've got no notes on this. I'm doing this all off the top of my head.
Wow.
I know. Birthday wishes. Today is all about you. Many happy returns and hooray, it's your birthday. And very quickly, before we get over to Michelle, I just want to show you the dies that you get. So you get like 2 dies, but these will obviously multiple cut out at the stamps at the same time. So you can either decide to maybe just stamp out a few stamps and then keep some of the shapes to stamp at a later date, or alternatively, stamp them all out, use the stamp that you want for that particular project, and then pop the others into the little storage wallets that you get with the collection. It's a brilliant system, this, isn't it? And literally, you're never going to be stuck for words or tags again.
No, it's ingenious, is what it is.
That is ingenious.
It is. It's such a simple, yet hugely effective system with this, that you can stamp them all out, and you've got the die with them. Oh, just not tall enough, look at that. So you've got all those dies. Well, you've got the one die with all those tags to be cut out, so it's absolutely brilliant, it really is. I don't know why we didn't think of it sooner.
Well, I know. It's always the simplest ideas, isn't it?
I know.
They're the best ideas.
Yeah.
It's like the Simon storage boxes. You think, why did I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? The Ben storage boxes.
Even down to the pen trays that we've got.
Pen trays?
Yes, so our pen trays for our pens. You know that we won an award for those, don't you? Obviously not we as in me, but the company.
I vaguely think I do know that. Yeah, I think I do know that.
Yeah, so I think, because didn't Simon design those as well?
Well, now I do not know. I think your knowledge is better than me on this particular subject. So I know he designed the Simon storage boxes, but he designed the pen trays as well.
I'm pretty sure it was Simon. Don't quote me, but I'm 99% sure that it was.
I feel like we need to get him on a show.
I know.
And to chat about his inventions.
I know.
He's like a regular Alexander Graham Bell, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's an inventor guy, isn't he? Alexander Graham Bell. Didn't he invent the telephone? Did he? Yeah. John Logie Baird. What did he invent?
Yogi Bear?
No, not Yogi Bear. John Logie Baird, go. Somebody. Anyone in the gallery? I'll give you a clue. I don't think I'm clever enough to give you a clue. It's something that every household has. Probably multiple of nowadays, I'd have thought.
Toilet?
No. Do you know who invented the toilet? Thomas Crapper.
He did, didn't he? Every time.
I think that's actually true, though. It is true. Thomas Crapper. I know that, Jamie. I know that's the reason why you say what, where you're going for. You didn't need to. He just explained it. He's like, that's why you say I'm going. I'm going for Thomas. Because his name's Thomas Crapper. Come on, you're very slow in there, Charlotte. Very slow. No. There's some worse Cockney rhyming slang, but we'll not do that now. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But Radical Rachel on the socials keeping us all in check, saying children in block capitals. Anyone on the socials know? John Logie Baird. Who said that? Have you just looked that up? Oh, that's no good. Jamie's just looked it up. Jamie's just looked it up. That's no fun. John Logie Baird invented the TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jamie, you did not know because you looked it up. You've gone down in my estimations. Yeah. And that's about it. I don't really know much more. Who invented the TV? Who invented the toilet? Oh, Charlotte wants another one. I'm trying to think now. What? Who invented gravity? They just said in my ear.
Invented or discovered?
Is it time to go home? Do another. Let me try and think of one if I know off the top of my head, and I'll do it in a second. Let's watch Michelle.
So, I've stamped it out. I used my Midnight Quick Dry ink pad, and you can see those lovely crosses there are going to line up perfectly with my crosses on there. I'm going to lay them down. So I've gone a little bit off of my card, but that's because I was laughing. So I'm a little bit off, but that's okay. In fact, I think I've cut it a little bit short, to be fair. I'm just going to tape it down. And you're just going to line it up. Those crosses line up perfectly. So.
That's the genius with this, though, isn't it? It all lines up perfectly for you. You get those crosses in place, and you've got. I mean, how many are you going to cut there? 1, 2. Oh, you covered it up now. I can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17.
Yeah.
In one pass.
Yeah.
Boom.
Exactly. Exactly. And then you've just got lots of. Because do you know what I hate doing the most? Not hate, but it's. Just finding that sentiment to pop on at the end. Sometimes I just can't be bothered to stamp a sentiment out, and I know that sounds daft, but when you've got all these stamped out, you can just look through them and go through them,
yeah,
and then they're all just there for you. So just pop that off. So just ignoring that, I did go a little bit wonky on some, but some are absolutely. So for instance, that one, you can tell that I've gone a little bit wonky when I stuck it on, but it doesn't matter because some of them are absolutely perfect. You would just pay a little bit more attention and not talk about the man who invented the toilet while you're trying to line up your dies and stands.
Sorry.
So, just popping the rest of those out. And those that I've just gone a little bit wonky on, I'll just don't need to use them. It's no problem. But loads of them are still stamped absolutely perfect. So I'm just going to bring in, so just my straw bale, my water reactive, and I'm just going to edge just a couple of them that are nicely centred, because I'm just going to use a couple. Let me bring this in.
Can't you think of any more inventors off the top of my head? I know one, but it's an easy one. Don't shout out if you know the answer. John Dunlop.
I don't know.
I'll give you a clue. You'll definitely have, well, not necessarily made by him, but you'll definitely have, I know for a fact, Charlotte, that you've definitely got 4 of these, definitely. Yeah, at least. Probably, maybe more.
You see, I instantly thought tennis racket, but that can't be right, can it?
Oh, no. Because it is the sports manufacturer.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the majority of people will have these things, I would say. It's not something electrical, no. This is a fun game. Any ideas, Michelle?
No. Dunlop.
Don't know whether, I don't know the answer to that, but I don't think it really matters. Do you know? I don't know when it was invented. It's not recent. Hang fire, please, caller. He invented these things 1888. This is fun. Anyone know on the comments? Well, I think not everyone will have them, but if you have got them, chances are you'll have an even number of them. This is a good game. It sucks. Gloves, no. Trousers, nope. It's not clothing. I said it's not clothing, and then you said shoes. Claire Robinson says, I've just purchased this fantastic set yesterday. I cannot wait till it arrives to my little grass shack. And I know what Michelle means about finding that right sentiment.
Yeah. So, because you've made the most perfect card, and then finding the perfect sentiment to go with it. But with this, you've got them all there. There's so many, and they're all fabulous.
And you can, of course, keep them in your little storage wallets that you get with the collection as well, so you can keep them all in your folder, you see.
That's it, yeah.
But like we said, I think you were discussing with Craig yesterday as well, is that you don't always, like if you just want to stamp out one and you just want to cut out the shapes to stamp at a later date, of course you can do that as well. So it's entirely up to you how you work it. Because you may well have other stamps that will fit the actual die cuts in your collection. So, your tyres, by the way, you're right, Charlotte. John Dunlop. Yeah. Oh, you Googled it. It's so miserable.
I don't know. I mean, now she said it, obviously it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Dunlop tyres, yeah.
Dunlop tyres. But yes, squash rackets as well. And tennis rackets.
Yeah.
I don't know if he made, I don't know, I think it must be different, surely. Although having said that, like, squash balls are made of rubber. I don't know. Definitely tyres though. Oh, a lot did say tyres on the comments. Oh, you're enjoying this game? We need another one, I know, and really, like, if I say Marconi, you're going to know that, aren't you?
If you say what?
I don't know his first name, but his surname was Marconi. What did Marconi invent? Oh, you guys don't know that either? Okay. Let us know in the comments. Pasta? Actually, that was macaroni, wasn't it? You guys crack me up. It is electrical, yes. Radical Rachel's got it.
Oh, I don't know. I'm rubbish at this game. I need one that I know the answer to.
Oh yes, because of Simon storage boxes. Still, I mean, it's very popular still today, as it was back whenever it was invented. Very popular. Yeah, don't Google it, Charlotte. Johnny will know because he's a man of the world. He does know. I think he was around about the same time Marconi invented this thing as well. There's a song with Marconi in it. I'm trying to think of the song to try and help you out, and it's mentioned in the song. I want to say it's a Queen song, but it's not coming to mind.
I was going to say it sounds very familiar, but I can't place it.
Anne's got it right on Facebook. Loads playing this game. Yes, Charlotte, you Googled that. Johnny got it. Yeah, Marconi was the radio. Marconi plays the mamba. Listen to the radio. Oh, you remember we built this city. We built this city. Oh, you need another one. I'm trying to do these off the top of my head, and I don't know if I know many more. You guys are loving playing along, apparently. We'll do maybe one more. How are you getting on, Michelle? Whilst I Google another one?
I'm done.
Are you done?
So we've got, I just put a couple of tags on a lovely little box with that Knitwits homebody paper. So we've got Let's Party and Love is in the Air. But just lots of fun that you're going to have just stamping and die cutting these out and starring them. You're going to have lots of fun with these.
Sorry, I'm just looking. Oh, this is a good one. Right, I mean, I did not know this one. What did the Montgolfier brothers invent? The Montgolfier, M-O-N-T-G-O-L-F-I-E-R. The Montgolfier brothers. That's a really good shout, Charlotte. It's not aeroplanes, though. It's not helicopters, though. Answers in the comments, please. The Montgolfier brothers. Mum for Boys just saying... hang on a minute, right, sorry. Rachel on the socials, how did you know that? How have you got that answer? I'm not going to read it out. She Googled it. Shall we just have a quick look again at everything you're going to get in the Say It With Style collection? I'll show you the boards and then we'll have a look at the full collection over the other side of the studio. Rachel's just said, I did not Google with crying emoji face. We believe ya. So this is a lovely board here just to show you the kind of tags that you can create from this Say It With Style collection. So it's over 125 elements. However, that's kind of taking into account the sheets of stamps that you get. It's actually 176 sentiments that you're going to get in total. And this is just a bit of a smorgasbord, I love that saying, of the kind of styles that you can create, the sayings that you're going to get, the colours that you're going to be able to create as well, because you've got all of the coloured cardstock included in there as well. And again, I'll just quickly flash up a few for you here, not all of them because there are so many. There are sentiments for your festive times, there's sentiments for family occasions like you're seeing here, there's sentiments for birthdays, there's sentiments for anniversaries, Mother's Day, Father's Day, retirements, new home, new job, new baby, I mean literally all in there. And as I said, if you're liking the look of the cardstock in here too, then you're in luck because all of that cardstock is included, as are of course the dies which will cut out all of the different sentiments, and you can see they're really, really simple to use. These will go through your MIDI because Sarah was using the MIDI yesterday. Obviously they'll go through your Junior, and there was a great shout from Pammy yesterday too. If you've got the bigger machine, the Gemini Pro, you're obviously going to be able to run these through side by side as well, so you're literally cutting twice as much in one go, thus making these, you know, even more incredible. Don't forget, it's not just the dies and the stamps you're going to get. 50 sheets of your pastel cardstock. You're going to get the binder as well. Within the binder you've got the dividers, so you've got all of the stamps in order, if you like, so you know exactly where they all are. You've got your magnetic panel in there to keep your dies on. You've got die storage as well in the little pockets, or you can use those pockets for keeping all of your die cuts in. Plus, you've got cardstock and envelopes. You've got the ribbon in there as well. 5 different colours, metre of each. You've got 5 different colours of your baker's twine, 2 metres of each. And as I've mentioned, you've got all of that gorgeous pastel cardstock in there as well. 50 sheets. So it's 125 elements, 176 sentiments. For £75.99, launched at an incredible price. Sarah was telling you the story behind that price yesterday. Pick it up whilst you can, £75.99. Mary saying, sweet box, Michelle. Did you know, says Anne, that in addition to the telephone, Alexander Graham Bell also invented the airboat?
Oh.
What's an airboat?
I don't know, but it sounds fancy.
It does sound fancy. I don't know what that is. No, airboat.
Airboat.
Well, I don't know what that is. A waterbed, Johnny. What are you on about? And a few of you have now got it. The Montgolfier brothers, hot air balloon.
Oh.
Yeah, Val got it right. Rachel got it right. And Gilmore says, Google told me a hot air balloon.
I love it.
I'm glad you're enjoying this game as much as we are. Right, it's almost 7 o'clock. What are we doing next? Oh, we're having a break, are we? Having a break? Oh, we're having a break, apparently. Sorry, too busy chatting about Say It With Style and who invented what. So you're back with us in an hour?
I am, yes.
For more. What are you going to show us in the second
trivia.
hour? More trivia. And what else to come?
We've got some of the gnomes collection that we're going to finally getting to have a play with. So
amazing. In between all of that, for the final hour, we've got the lovely Sharon with us in about 3 or 4 minutes' time. Is all about the Dawn Bibby Creations collections. It's all about the Jubilee. It's all about Regency. You're going to love the collections that we've got, and we will be back with that in just a few moments' time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together, and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes, and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome back to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. I'm joined by the lovely Sharon from Dawn Bibby Creations. Oh, we've been having a party today, haven't we?
We have.
Oh,
we have.
dear.
Get in the spirit of Jubilee.
Getting in the spirit. I'm feeling a little bit pooped out by the party. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
It has been a long day. It's been a long old party. We're into the 7th of 8 hours of this party. Still waving the flags though. I'm just waving this to cool me down and just stay here a little bit.
It's quite nice actually.
Yeah, it's warm in here, isn't it?
Yeah. Be right over there. We've got the fan.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I have actually quite enjoyed going over to that side of the studio with you to enjoy the coolness of the fan.
Yeah.
It's been such a great day, and as you can probably understand from us waving the flags and my glasses and whatnot, we're talking all about things Jubilee today. That's what this day's been about, isn't it? Just an overview of
all
this is what we've got.
British celebration. You know, British history as well. So yeah, a real patriotic day, I think.
Yeah. We're going to have a look at, well, so you've got two main collections, and we're going to come straight in with the Regency collection. A third of the stock of these have gone. So it's 54 dies, 18 stamps, plus you've got your colouring sheet, you've got your, dear, cut into colour paper pack as well. Do you know what, should we mix things up and see some cards first up?
Shall we go for
that'd
it?
Be quite nice.
So this is really cute because this is a box card. So this is a really nice for like a wedding card, I think, because it's a nice gift. So you've got the cut into colour that you will see there. With the horse and carriage and the background paper as well, which you will see in a second. We have our gorgeous lady of the manor with her little dog there. So this has been cut from the cut into colour but then overlaid with some of our gorgeous pearl cardstock. Then we have our dashing gent.
Wow.
He's been used with some of the stencils in the background, which we're going to use in our first demo as well. And that's what he looks like from the cut into colour. So you've got two options there. You either can cut him into cardstock or you use the cut into colour. And this one, has got all your scenery in the background as well. The magnificent house.
Yes.
Absolutely. Who lives in a house like that?
Me. And there's my transportation to work as well every day.
Horse and carriage for Ben.
Driven by Johnny.
I was going to say that.
He comes and picks me up every morning after we've done a school run.
Oh,
he brings the horses up.
He's good, isn't he? Yeah. He's good. There's another one there with the house, and you can see how you can build up all the foliage on there and the railings underneath. I feel a bit of hysteria's coming in now, Ben, because you're on the last.
On the last leg.
Again, you've got the pots there outside, the railings. Your carriage awaits, Ben.
Fantastic.
At 9 o'clock for you.
Yeah. Yours is coming in an hour 55 minutes.
Yes,
isn't
it is.
Yeah.
It's booked. Again, the house there is just stunning. So you could do new home cards with this as well, I was thinking. This is our beautiful lady, again with the cut into colour. She's got her little doggies there that keep jumping on the furniture, as we've seen today. So you've got all your scenery here to build those beautiful scenes. Good for children's books as well. You could make a little storybook with your children, couldn't you? Is what I just thought of. So building up the house there, decoupaging it up with different elements. You've got your lady there as well. As I'll just whiz through these last ones. Quite nice just in black. Just as
do you know
a
what?
silhouette.
I was just thinking, I've just seen you pick that up. Great for like Halloween cards as well, potentially.
Yeah, oh, spooky house. Didn't think of that, did we? We're on it, Ben, we're on it, we're okay. Ellie has gone totally mixed media here with this, building up with her stamps and stencils. A little bit of an oriental feel as well, I think. Again, pretty, just using your different background papers, bringing in the stamps here as well with this one. Your carriage awaits, Ben, it's still waiting for you. The house again. So that fills a 7x7 card.
That's like Buckingham Palace.
Absolutely.
Like you said, you can see the party going on in the top
Yes, yeah, in the
there.
top window there.
Yeah.
You've got your disco lights in there, Party at the Palace. And just in silhouettes as well, just in black, adding a touch of colour. They just look stunning, almost like a cameo feel there. And our gentleman too.
Absolutely marvellous. And that just like sort of whetting the appetite for you, the kind of things that you can make, and you do it all because you've got a fantastic die set. And like you said, I'll flip this around as well so you can probably see it in a bit more detail, but they're big size dies, Sharon,
It's huge. It's huge, that house, yeah. You can chop it down and make more of a townhouse.
Yeah.
But then you've got all your foliage, you've got your railings, you've got your gates. So you can build up some really beautiful scenes here with those.
Yeah. And once again, with your characters, so you've got the lady here. I love the fact that, you know, she's got the parasol, she's got the fan. So, and again, like you were showing us earlier on, because you've got the cut into colour, which we'll see, you can dress her up for all sorts of occasions.
You can overlay different cardstocks as well. To build up your decoupage on there, like we did in the last show, didn't we? We did the Mr. and Mrs. card. So you can, you know, take it to another level by changing their clothes from the cut into colour. So you've got your elements there. It's a bit like dress-up dolls.
It is. Yeah, and your gent again, he's got a top hat, he's got his boots, he's got his cane, his jacket there, and he comes with a lovely sentiment as well, doesn't he?
He does. Yeah. Good day on that one. Good day.
So that's all included. Then you've got the well, I suppose it's like your embellishments, but it's your furniture for your house. Isn't it?
Absolutely. So again, seam building. You've got the lovely open fire there, all the furniture, your candelabras, your vases. So you just make really, really cute little cards, which you'll see how that will fit into the colour, cut into colour when we get to that.
And then this is gorgeous. I mean, absolutely beautiful. It will work obviously great with this collection, but like you said, weddings, the sort of fairy tale themed cards as well.
Even proms, I guess. You know, I'm sure, you know, limos or horse and carriage to take to it might be the new trend, mightn't it? Go to your prom, you know, on
my
a
daughter's
horse.
got her prom. She's only leaving primary school and they're doing a prom.
No.
Yeah. Prom for primary school, and they're getting limos.
Wow.
To is it like Walworth Castle? I think just down the road.
Gosh.
Yeah, she's 11.
My word. Expensive business.
Yeah. If you're watching, Daisy, you're not getting a horse and carriage. And then you're also going to get a wonderful set of stamps. And these verses are gorgeous, aren't they, Sharon?
They are. And they're not just for this collection, I would say. They will go with any of your other, you know, card-making collections, because you've also got those flowers and you've got borders and corners there. So they're really versatile too.
And I just want to quickly show you the cut into colour, because the kind of concept behind this is very, very clever indeed. So you've got a selection of scenes, haven't you? But you've got these to use in conjunction with your dies.
Absolutely. So they will mirror up to your dies. You just need your low tack tape to fix your die in the right place. But Dawn crams these for you, so they're really good value. So that piece of paper you're showing there has got 4 ladies on, so that's 4 cards right there from one sheet. Again, the gentleman, you've got 4. You've got loads of embellishments, loads of little flowers. That's all your I mean, look at that. It's absolutely crammed.
Yeah.
So real good value for money with these.
And you've got the different outfits as well. Of the,
yes, there's 2 different colourways
well.
on here as well. Yeah.
There's that gent
So
there.
really good.
And then I've just gone through this in a slightly different fashion, just to move through it quicker. But
the scenes.
The scenes as well.
So that's your inside of your house.
Yep.
And then there is a street scene as well.
Which is
So obviously we've got to say in the last show, this is a consumable. So obviously you can rebuy these, or if you're a digital crafter, if you head over to Dawn's website, then you can purchase the downloads as well.
Amazing. I've lost the street scene, but it is in there somewhere.
Shall we have a flick? Shall we have a flick?
Through.
First one to get it, say big.
There it is.
Oh, you got it, you got it.
Found it. There's your street scene. You go.
Well done, well done. And this is 260 GSM.
Yep.
36 sheets.
$71.99, 104.68 is the deal on that one if you're platinum. Let's have a look at the Jubilee, and again, let's see cards first. This collection, if you are intending on celebrating the Jubilee, you absolutely need this in your life, because this is cards, this is decorations, it's home decor projects, and it's literally the most fun you're going to have. And
Absolutely.
It's fantastic.
So traditional there with the castle, red, white and blue, adding some ribbon in there. Sarah's done that one for us. Going on to the purple and platinum, because that is the official Jubilee Jubilee colours. And this is using one of the frame dies we've got on the show as well, so you can make shaped cards. Very, very decadent here. You know, that is just really traditional colours of the crown, isn't it? So really, really beautiful. Again, we do have downloads on Dawn's website, dawnbibby.com. So this is your cut into colour that will fit your dies. And Jo has just fussy cut that, actually. She's very good at fussy cutting. A bit more of a fairy tale castle in the pink. So there's just so many different looks to these, Ben. Again, make a little book, you know, or you could make a little memory book of your vintage, your tea parties that you're going to have for Jubilee. He's your favourite of the day, isn't he?
Yeah.
You could be adding photos in here of your street parties and your tea parties. So nice little idea for a book. Now this one, the castle has been cut several times and then made into a longer castle, and then adding the railings that we saw from the Jubilee. You've got your corgi there again at the palace, using each of the dies there with the frame and the music stencil in the background there from Dawn. Again, some shaped cards using your favourite little cheeky chappy, Ben. He's just having his best time, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got his party hat on. So lots of different things you can make with the Jubilee. So I don't want people just to think, oh, it's Jubilee. It will, you know, it would last you for birthdays and lots of things too.
Yeah, and I'll show you again just quickly the dies that you're going to receive. And like you said, you know, you think about, yes, obviously that's going to be for your Jubilee makes. We've got some wonderful bunting on the other side of the studio, which we'll show you. But as you said, you know, Father's Day, best dad.
Yes,
you know, absolutely perfect for that.
Queen for a day.
Queen for a day.
King for a day, that kind of thing.
You know, the castle, the palace there. I mean, how many? Think about how many of our sort of fairy tale ranges you've got, and that would be perfect for that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Adding cowboys and Indians and knights and, you know, all that kind of dragons.
I loved your suggestion as well earlier on of using that as like a sandcastle for like a beach scene.
Yeah, beach scene as well. Absolutely.
And again, this corgi, I mean, you know, if you're making cards maybe for an animal shelter or an animal charity that you support.
Yeah. A totally angel-free policy.
That's
so
great.
You can make and sell as much as you want with any of these products.
And of course, you know, if you are then thinking about setting up a little store for you know, a Jubilee party that you're going to, then these are the cards. These are the items which people are going to absolutely go for. You're also going to get in this set for that amazing price of $27.99, $40.52. You're going to get your set of papers as well. The background paper pack, special edition Jubilee, and again, so this is obviously Jubilee themed. You're obviously going to be using this with this collection, but like you've really touched on, this is year round again, isn't it?
Yeah, it will go, you know, it will go further. You can use with your teapot dies, your teacups, you know, your cake stands for vintage tea party kind of themed cards. This has got a nice distressed look as well, so good background for mail cards. Again, you've got your crowns on there. You could be fussy cutting those little squares out. So you get 3 sheets of each of the designs. Teacups again in the blue and the green.
Great.
Love this one. Really bright and colourful. But you could use that for a wedding as well. Yeah. You know, lots of people have bunting out for weddings.
Well, all sorts of celebrations, really, isn't it, I think?
Yeah. And we said, you know, we're going to have a coronation. Yeah. You know, perhaps in a year's time. So this you'll be able to use that as well. And that's just a really nice kind of background pattern, that one.
I think, like you say, you've got a lot of lovely patterns in here as well for masculine makes.
Yep.
This will work with, you think of all the Sarah Signature collections as well that you've got, where this script takes kind of like the focal point, that's going to work with so many collections.
Yes, definitely,
and you get all of those designs 3 times over. There's 8 of them, so 24 sheets, 260 GSM. We're over a third the stock of this has gone now as well. £27.99, $40.52 is the deal on that. And the ornate frames, which have been proving really popular as well, we'll have a look at just here. A5 in size, the 4-piece collection. We'll show you this in the studio in just a second, actually. But again, a really lovely deal, $13.59 or $19.71 if you're platinum. That price as well, by the way, is your price if you're new to us today and you sign up to Club Inspire on the website. So it's a great thing to do if you're here because of Dawn Bibby Creations, if you're here because of Sharon. Then you need to jump in. Half the stock of the ornate frames have disappeared. It might just be worthwhile. Should we just quickly show those as well? So you can see the size of them. Big size, aren't they?
So you have got 4 different frames here. The largest size will fit, actually, if I bring in the card we made first this morning. So this has got all 4 frames on. So your largest one here is fitting on an 8x8, landscape or portrait. These next 3 down, so you have 2 ornate and 2 of the plainer ones, which I'm calling the cloud.
Yeah, I like it. I remember
for cloud.
Yeah, cloud.
So these 3 here would fit quite easily on a 5x7, which we went through this morning. So, and these are what I call your bread and butter crafting, Ben, because yes, we've called them a special edition for Jubilee, but you're going to use those with all your collections, you know, anything. The hummingbird that we had on the show this morning would fit beautifully in there, so they're going to go through all of your card making collections. Good for scrapbooking as well, because you could put photos in there.
Yeah, absolutely right. Half the stock gone, £13.59, $19.71. Last 45 minutes with Sharon. She's actually back tomorrow, by the way.
Yes, I am.
For some brand new collections. But if you want to ask any questions in the meantime, you can do. Lots of you saying things like stunning. Michelle saying very versatile collection, especially love that frame die. And Nikon saying those teacups remind me of the Mad Hatter's Tea Party.
Oh, yes. Yeah, lovely.
Right.
Okay, so we are going on to an 8x8 card here, Ben, and we're just going to very, very simply add some colour for our sky.
Okay.
Okay, just very, very simply. Here's me with my coordinated brushes again.
I know. I really like your little brushes.
They're good.
They're
They're
really
good.
cool. Because we
They
have
are
like the
good.
little daubers here, the little finger daubers.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they specific Dawn Bibby brushes?
No, these are just from an auction site.
Oh, okay.
They are good. They are good. And it's all about your tools. You know, it's all about your tools. So I'm then going to bring in, we've got stencils on the show.
Yes.
So this is the Elegant Flourish stencil.
These look awesome as well.
And they were a really good price, weren't they,
Coming
Ben?
up for you,
really
bottom of
good
the screen.
price.
$4.99
So-
or... Oh, wrong one. We'll get the details up for you.
So this is the Elegant Flourish. And then we also have the Damask. So if I just have them alongside there, you can see you've got really big flourishes here and you've got a smaller design on there, but they are stunning. Dawn's stencils, you can ink through them, you can spritz through them, and as we did on the show this morning, you can actually put them through your Gemini and emboss with them as well.
And the thing that you need to know here as well, because I know we always say that you can emboss stencils, these, I'll just bring this in.
Oh yes, that's a good idea.
Look
Yep.
at that's from the
And that
stencil.
was from that stencil, just going through your Gemini.
That is incredible,
Yeah.
and that's why these are like next level for me. For $4.99, $7.24, they really give you a lovely deep emboss, don't they?
They do, they do.
Incredible.
So versatile, Dawn stencils. So I've just added a little bit of a swirl, like for the clouds there. I'm just going to add a little bit here and there in our grassy area too, just for a little bit of interest there. Okay, so then we're going to bring in our house now.
Yes.
So what I've done is I've backed it onto some gold card, so it looks like the windows. What I've also got is our castle from the Jubilee.
Oh, okay.
So this is how it would look, the castle, cut out and inked. But I've then taken those 2 panels there.
That's clever.
Okay. What I was thinking here is little children's invites.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, or wedding table plans.
Oh,
you know?
I love that. Sorry, just to rewind. The children's invite thing is a great idea because you
Yeah.
think about how many kids have like a bouncy castle party.
Oh yes.
That's
yes,
the bouncy castle right there, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really
yeah,
great
fabulous.
idea.
And then just cut in white, you know, as your little table favours
Great
kind of thing.
ideas.
So we have got our big house here, and we are going to then make this Ben's house.
Oh, yes.
So that's going to go behind there, just to extend the design. So as you saw in some of the samples, the girls had been doing that. We have a fantastic design team
I mean, yeah, you
who work really hard at very short notice sometimes.
A lot of them. Are there a lot of them watching today who were
I
messaging
think
in earlier?
so. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Nick was.
Nick, oh,
you
yeah.
read out a message from Nick, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think our Denise is watching now, and Denise will be watching, saying, "Mind my stencils, because I did borrow these from Denise and the stamps."
She's been very good, Denise. Don't you worry.
I'll clean them as well, Den. I'll clean them.
By the way, if you're a few.
Oh yes, jumbo foam roll. We got that on the show.
If you're short of those, if you find you're short when you come to the end of a demo, Michelle nicked a few of them.
Did she now?
Not that I'm dobbing anyone in. So if you
That's fine.
wonder where they've gone.
That's fine. So we've then got our big house in the country, Ben's house.
My
of
house,
course.
yeah. Open up the gates, don't want any riffraff coming
Exactly. You've got to allow room for your horse and carriage to come through.
Absolutely right. Yeah. Well, what happens is like Johnny, he presses a little buzzer when he.
Does he?
So I know that it's him,
Yeah.
And then the gates automatically swing open.
Do you not have a tradesman's entrance? Does he not have to go around the back?
No, I let him come. I let him come in the front drive. Only Johnny though.
So we're adding the little railings there across here, and then we need the magic gates.
Magic gates, yep. Gilmore's going to get this collection. I just think she's just said, "OMG, I can't resist this collection."
Aww.
It's going in her cart.
Was that the lady doing the craft along earlier?
It was, yeah.
With Michelle.
Lovely
yeah,
Gilmore.
Lovely.
It's a great collection.
Okay, so then we've got some other bits and pieces. We've got your plant pots, Ben.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not any old plant pots though. They're sort of like
gold leaf, I think,
well,
probably.
yeah, gold leaf, I would have thought.
For your manor house.
Yeah. Pammy just said, some people thrive under pressure, Sharon, with a laughy face. I think that's the pressure of using Denise's stamps and stencils.
Oh. I'll make sure I clean them. I will clean them. We've then got, from the cut into colour, this was the flowers.
Oh, yep.
Yep. So you'll have a gardener for this
house,
house,
of course
Ben,
I do, yeah.
to prune your roses.
Yep, I didn't do any of that.
Don't want to get your hands dirty.
Get my hands dirty. These hands never seen a hard day's work in their life.
So we've got those. And then these were the bits that looked a bit weird, perhaps on the die sheet, but you'll see now how these come together. So we can just pop that over the front door.
Kim just said, imagine the size of the craft room you could have in a house that size.
Oh, yes.
Imagine where the craft room would be.
It's not Kim Holding, is it?
So it just says Kim on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it is. Maybe. Well, let us know, Kim.
So these then
yeah.
just tuck in the corners. The only thing about living in a big house with these, would you get lots of spiders, do you think?
I don't know. Is that? I suppose you probably would, wouldn't you?
You'd have to get your gardener on it,
like
wouldn't
that, you'd have to get. You could probably hire somebody to get rid of the spiders. Or just stick conkers by the windows. That's what they say.
Yes, they do. They do say that.
Conkers, because apparently spiders don't like conkers.
So then we've got our little trees and bushes. This is the glitter card that we do have on the show.
Yeah, we'll show that in a bit.
This is the non-shed glitter card.
It cuts beautifully, doesn't it, as well?
It does. It really does. This is quite a nice leafy green or a Christmas green. We'll be making Christmas cards soon, won't we?
Well, it's getting to that
soon
point
comes
of the year,
around, doesn't it? Yeah.
July time, I think.
Christmas in July, yeah.
But that's why this will work, because as we said, you know what? When you showed us the card earlier on, cut out in black, it could be a little like a haunted house, couldn't it, for Halloween?
Yeah, yes, I love that
up
idea.
With embellishments for Christmas, maybe a bit of the old faux snow that we've got on there, so you
Yeah.
could have like a Christmas house.
I think from our house to yours,
Yeah.
you know, that kind of thing would be good. Across the miles, you know, if you've got relatives abroad.
Yeah. Gilmore just popped back up again saying, Sharon, your creations are lovely.
Oh, thank you.
They've been brilliant actually today.
Thank you.
Really, really lovely.
So you can just play with this and just have so much fun. I think these little trees look stunning in the glitter.
I love the idea, like you said as well, creating a little storybook. You know,
yes, get the kids involved as well, because it's school holidays next week.
Oh yeah, half term next week.
So it's bound to rain, probably.
Yeah, yeah. And with it being a bank holiday and half term,
yeah,
definitely.
That's a done deal, isn't it? That is a done deal. Yeah. So I'll just add these, and then we're going to add some little birdies because we've got the little birds in here as well.
And I love the idea as well of creating like memory books. This is like the whole Jubilee thing next year is a once in a lifetime event, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Anything like this again in our lifetime.
Exactly. So we can add the little birds coming in here.
Make those memories.
Yeah,
Take
definitely.
those photos. Create those scrapbook pages. Create those memory books. That's what these are all about. And like we said,
little birdies sweeping in.
Grab it and just enjoy creating. Kim says, "No, I'm not. I'm afraid. I'm just plain old Kim."
Oh,
I'm sure you're not plain.
I'm sure you're not
Kim.
plain, no. So we could then just add some little flowers in here too. So these are all on your die sets. I think this is the house die set the flowers are from. And again, they are using the lovely glitter card, which is rather yummy.
You've obviously seen my house, the way you're decorating it.
Is it just like
It's
yours
just like
then?
it's like looking at my house when I get home later on. Johnny, have you fed the horses?
Oh, that cost you a fortune.
Yeah, can you imagine living in a place like that, the kids leaving the lights on? And the tap's running, and the TV on. How many times does that happen?
Yes, yeah.
My kids are going through a phase of always leaving the bathroom light on for some reason. It really annoys me. Especially with the cost of energy prices now.
My son has half the kitchen in
How
his
old's your
bedroom. He's just coming up to 15,
Right.
so, you know, he's got half the kitchen up there.
Yeah. It's exactly the same as my 14-year-old. Takes up glasses after bowls.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you think, where are all my cereal bowls?
Yeah.
They're up there.
Yeah.
Oh, this one doesn't want to stick.
Can you bring all the stuff down in your room? What stuff? Half the kitchen that you've got in there.
So we'll just add another little flower. I like symmetry. I like things matching. So we'll just pop that on there.
You know what, this is a great example as well of the fun that
There
you
we
can
go.
have with this, isn't it? It's all
Yeah.
about having a bit of fun, having a play.
There we go.
That's gorgeous.
So new home, maybe. New home.
I mean, if you were
Or a
moving
wedding.
into a place like that, wow.
You could add the horse and carriage in the front there as well, you know. So lots of ideas there.
Absolutely fantastic. Look at that. It really comes to life as well when you
It's a
pop it up.
magnificent house, isn't
Yeah,
it? It's a
thank you.
really good big size.
My house is magnificent, yes. And you've done it brilliantly in card form. We're now 40% of the stock of the Regency set gone. You've got to be quick if you want to get them. It's only going to get busier and busier as we head through the show and indeed as we head later on into the day as well. Only, 11:30 Pacific time, so more people joining in, shopping the website. We get busy later on after we've disappeared. More demos to come. Let's show you some other items which have proved really popular, like your die storage folder. £18, $26.10. Lots of you have been jumping in and grabbing this. I want to say that this was was in, but then it was out of stock last time we had it, because a few people are saying, glad that it's back in stock. We've got it. We've also got, by the way, you will get with that your magnetic panels and your little pockets too. If you need more, we've got the refill packs available for you as well. So you get 10 included within your die storage folder. You can buy another 10, because we've got those available for you as well at $7.99 or $11.59. And then, as Sharon was saying, you can fit up to 30 in there. So if you want to kind of double up on that, you can do as well to fill up your folder. If you need the bigger folders, you can do. So this is your 3 A4 magnetic storage wallets with the folders too. So the great thing is you can pop them into your folders. They're pre-punched. Then you've got the magnetic panel inside to keep all your dies on. And again, you've got that plastic folder as well with a little popper to keep everything safe. £7.19 or $8.34. Those stencils, can I just say, I recommend these to you highly because they are fantastic. And if you're a little bit short potentially of free shipping, or maybe you haven't got a massive budget today, these are worth every single penny or cent of the $3.99 platinum price or $5.79, because they give you that gorgeous stencil. But these stencils, I've never seen a stencil embossed as well as these. They are phenomenal. The emboss that you get is great for the price. For me, it's a no-brainer. Get both of these for that price today. £3.99 or $5.79 is the deal on that. Michelle just saying, love that die storage, very sturdy. Grab it, we're proving to be very, very popular on that. Sold out last time we had it here. Also proving really popular, and I'm so delighted, is the Jubilee collection. This is just amazing. Like the dies that you get in here are like I've never seen before. They are fantastic. And if in any way, shape or form you're looking to celebrate the Jubilee, maybe you're holding your own party and you want to create some bunting, we'll have a look at that in more detail when we go back over there. Then grab these. Maybe you want to make invitations. Again, grab them. Maybe, as we've said, you know, you're setting up a little stall. You want to make some cards to celebrate the Jubilee, and you want to be able to sell them, you know, for a charity, or maybe you want to sell them to make a bit of profit for yourself. Full angel policy, as Sharon was saying with these. So take advantage, do not miss out. And again, year round, I mean, how many times are you going to create a beautiful card with that corgi on? How many times are you going to pop that crown onto maybe, you know, best mum, world's best dad, you know, birthdays? Just so many ways that you can use these, and that castle, as we've said, is just going to be used year round. And again, for other royal occasions, for birthdays, for invitations, I think as well, you know, for fairy tale projects, for cards for the little girls, the little boys, that'll be amazing. And all I can see now, since Sharon mentioned it, is like a beach scene with that as a sandcastle, which I think is a great idea. And then you've got all of your papers as well. Or I say papers, it's cardstock. It is a 260 GSM, your special edition Jubilee background card pack. Let's call it what it really is. 24 sheets you're going to get in total right here. A4, and you're getting 8 unique designs, 3 sheets of each. Yes, specifically sort of designed and honed for the Jubilee, but you'll see for yourself that the designs here you'll use year round. Designs like this with that sort of faded sort of rustic effect. Really great starting points. Lots of great cardstock in here for mail cards too. If you're one of those people who finds it difficult to find cardstock and papers for mail projects, you'll find a lot in here. One of my favourite designs right there, the bunting. Multi-buy this. Of course, you can go individually once you've bought the collection, go and buy more, because that bunting is just going to come into its own for all sorts of parties, occasions and celebrations. Love that. And then again, as we see here, these crowns, think about all of the different projects you'll be using those on. This paper again lends itself to so many different projects and designs year round. And then the script in the back is absolutely exquisite. Again, 3 sheets of that included. I can think of at least 3 or 4 of our collections, the Sarah collections, that you'll be able to combine this with to create some fantastic projects. That's a snip at £27.99. It should be over £45, over $66. Platinum members just £27.99 today, or $40.50. The glitter card as well, let's just quickly show you that because it's been proving really popular. Your non-shed glitter, brilliantly designed. Again, for people who like to work with glitter but don't like the feel of it, this is super because it's not going to shed. Die cuts beautifully, as you've seen with that last project, and you're going to get 90 sheets for just £19.20 or $27.84. And we've got it in a variety of colours. So you've got your soft tones, and then to complement that beautifully, the bright tones. I know the majority of people have been going for both. At that sort of price today, you do not want to miss out. $19.20 or $27.84 for that non-shed glitter. Right, I don't know where the time's going, but having so much fun.
That is such a good price on that glitter card as well.
It's amazing, isn't it?
The platinum
90
price.
sheets.
Yeah. Amazing. It's going to last you for a long while.
You'd be happy with 50 for that price.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's a phenomenal buy.
I don't know what that works out per sheet, but not a lot. Oh, he's gonna get his calculator out now.
There's going to be not a lot for now.
Not a lot.
What are you going to show us next?
So we're going to go back to Jubilee now, and we've got the crown. So what I've done here is I've cut it out of a satin gold and then put the foil gold behind there. So if I just give that a wiggle, I think you can just about see.
At 21p.
Foil card. Oh, that's bargain. Bargain. You'd expect to pay 75p a sheet, really, wouldn't you, for that quality of card? So that is a good stock up.
Yes, it is.
So we have then this little bit here we can layer up on here. And then we're going to go for pearls, I think, this time, Ben. And this is where you can have some fun, get all your gems out and bling up your crown. Now, this is going to go on a card, so this will go on a card, but behind us we've got some bunting with it on, haven't we?
We have.
Can we just have a little look at that, because that is stunning, and that's made with the crown, and then the flags, Ellie's made the flags using those papers as well.
Here we go, we'll get a close-up for you here.
It's a really nice decoration for your Jubilee party, for round your table. Isn't that beautiful?
I love it.
Really nice.
And this is where it comes into its own, isn't it? Make your own bunting and decorations. Look at the crowns, they're great.
So you could do just the crowns, or you could do just the bunting with the papers. You know, the world is your oyster, really, isn't it?
Absolutely,
So, yeah. Really good.
Fantastic.
Really good. You know, you could just do them all gold, you could do them purple and platinum, because we've got some gorgeous cardstocks on the show as well, haven't we? So we're going to add some pearls on here, fit for a king or a queen.
That's the great thing, you can't really over bling the crown either.
No, definitely not. Then we have this trim part here, which I have put on 3D foam, which we do have on the show, don't we? We have the jumbo foam roll.
We do have the jumbo foam roll, 95 metres of foam in different sizes, isn't it?
Yeah. So what we've done here is just added that trim along the bottom there. So that's a rather beautiful, your blinged up crown. And then, do you want to just show that, Ben?
Yeah, I can quickly show you
jumbo foam roll.
The jumbo foam roll.
Yeah.
So there's 95 metres there in total. Look how big that is.
It's massive. It is massive.
It's huge.
That's going to last you a long, long time.
They're the small ones as big as my head. And I've got a big head. So, yeah, 3 rolls, 95 metres in total. I mean, that is going to last you, isn't it? And it's the kind of, it's like a craft room essential, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Our Nick on our design team, you know, she gets twitchy if she's got less than 2 of these left in her craft room. I don't know what she does with it. I think she eats it.
Don't eat it.
But great for obviously all your decoupage. But if you're into shaker cards as well, you know, you need that length of foam to go around your shaker cards. So that's a good staple. You know, it's again, it's your bread and butter crafting, isn't it?
It is.
You need.
Just also quickly to show you, because this always blows my mind.
Yes.
So you've got a selection where you've got some more of our, or more of your foam roll, but then you've got the black as well.
Now the black's really handy if you're using dark colours and you don't want the white to show. So if you're using blacks and navies and things, then go with your black foam tape. Really handy.
40 metres in total there. Again, you don't see a lot of it, so I think it's good to be able to pick that up today, because it makes all the difference, like you say, doesn't it?
It does, it does. When you tilt the card to the side, then you're not going to see the white showing. It's going to blend in with your cardstock.
£11.99 or $17.59 if you're platinum. All of these items that we're showing you on the Shop Today page on the website. Go shopping. Right.
So we're going to use the papers and we're going to use the frames again. So this is the 2 smaller frames, which if I just show you now on a 6x6, they're going to fit beautifully on your 6x6, either that way or that way. So just to give you an idea again of the size of the frames. So I'm going to layer up the middle of this one, and I've gone for the gold, one of the gold cardstocks from Dawn. Sorry, Ben.
I was going to say, a few people oohing and ahhing about the black foam roll.
It's like you say, we don't often see it. So it is one of those handy things to have. I've taken one of the background papers with the crowns on. I like this distressed kind of look on here. And then this is the stripy paper, which is the same as that, and I've just cut it into a border, just a length.
Gilmore says, talk about foam on a gigantic roll. Should be a song for that, shouldn't there?
So I'm going to do this as a cross, just as a little nod to the Union flag as well.
Yes. Like
Let's have that darker bit there. So that's going to come across. So these papers layer up nicely because they all coordinate together.
Really nice. I've not looked at that design. I've not looked at it like that until you've placed it like that. You could almost, like you say, create your own little Union flag.
Yeah, and also you can cut these out as well. You could cut around those. So yeah.
That's a great idea.
So just cutting that from the back, being very good and putting the bits in the bin.
You are. John will be very, very happy.
So we're going for a 7x7 card blank here. So this is going to go again on one of Dawn's gold pieces of card. She's very good at putting the cardstock together. So you'll find that if you're going down the purple route, you'll be able to find a pearl, a glitter, a foil that will all match together. So we have our little flag design there. So we're going a little bit more of a manly route here. One of our design team, Jan, did a Facebook Live on Dawn Bibby Creations yesterday where she was using the Jubilee to make Father's Day cards. So, and also, if you go into Crafting with Dawn Bibby, our Facebook group, there is a whole album in there set up for the Jubilee samples that all the design team have done and the Regency as well. So there's lots and lots more inspiration. If you think, oh, what did Sharon do? Just head on to the group. Just asks you a few questions just to join.
Oh, yeah,
but then there's
always
a gallery of inspiration in there.
So what's that, just Dawn Bibby Creations, is it?
So Dawn Bibby Creations is the main page where we do the Facebook Lives, but if you head over to the Facebook group, Crafting with Dawn Bibby, then all your galleries are in there. So I'm going to raise that up again, I think, as we've just been talking about 3D foam.
Worth bearing in mind as well for our Dawn Bibby fans who are new to us today as well, all our shows will stay on the Facebook page, and if you subscribe to Crafters TV on YouTube, again, you'll be able to see this show. It will be there forever, basically. You can make your own playlist, so you can, save this show to your favourites list, get notifications when we go live again. So, next time Sharon's in tomorrow, you get a notification, create your own playlist. So that's a great thing to do as well. There's always inspiration for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm just going to put the crown in the middle there, and we might just finish off with a pearl. So fairly simple, but a little bit more on the manly route, I felt there, with Father's Day coming up. You're my king, you're my hero kind of thing. So we'll just pop one in each of the corners there.
That all works perfectly together.
It does, those
it?
background papers, if I just bring in this so you can see again, they all coordinate with each other, and they're not just Jubilee, we've used the stripes there. Again, I think this one's good for a man's card too, and as we said, the script as well. So really, really nice background papers there for you. So there we have our Jubilee crown.
Phenomenal. I mean, seriously, some great makes over the course of this show. You guys are going to have lots to be voting on in just a little while. Some fantastic projects. That's from the Royal Jubilee collection. 3 die sets, your paper pack included as well, for $27.99 or $40.52. Lots and lots of you shopping right now. If you need some cardstock to pop into your basket as well, we've got a lovely selection of pearl card. So this is your light and dark tones, 50 sheets. Again, value for money is phenomenal. £13.59 or $19.71. So again, huge value for money, and you can see more about these on the website. If you want to see me flicking through them, go back to the earlier show as well, where you can see a full look through all of the different colours. The metal tones I know has been very, very popular as well. Really beautiful pearl kind of finish to these, in a whole host of those metallic colours there as well. You can see your sort of golds, your coppers, your bronzes in there, your silvers, and there's some really, really gorgeous colours in there for just £13.59, $19.71 if you're shopping in the US and your platinum. Then you've got your vintage tones. Again, take a look at the colour palette that you're going to be receiving here. Lots of colours that you're going to be able to kind of eke into the projects that you're going to make with your brand new dyes today. But again, colours that you'll use all year round as well. £13.59 or $19.71. And then the very, very popular Regency set, again, almost at 40%. In fact, it is 40% of the stock of the Regency collection has now gone. It should be £104, $152. Platinum members, you're down to $71.99 or $130.85. Thank you for all the comments still. Oh, hello. Thank you for all the comments. I was over there, but I'm so quick, Charlotte couldn't keep up with me with the cameras. Evangeline says, beautiful set, and it is a... Oh, I like this. Evangeline says, it's a delight to see and hear Ben. Thank you, Evangeline. That's my favourite message of the day. Michelle Walsh on Facebook says, that card was my favourite card so far.
I see Michelle likes the frames. She loves framed dies, as Michelle.
Do you think you're going to be able to better that last card with your... is this going to be your final demo? I think it will be.
I think it will be, yeah.
What you got up your sleeve?
So I thought we'd do a bit of stamping.
Okay.
With the Regency stamps, and I have cut out the horse and carriage just in the black silhouette because we were looking at some of the silhouette cards earlier. So just a little bit of ink again on here. Denise will be watching how I'm using her stamp set as well now.
I was hoping that you're going to clean all the stencils up as well.
I know.
Still, that one you haven't done there, have you?
Shh,
also.
Ben.
Sorry. Shh, Ben. Shh.
So we're going to go for a little bit of a nighttime sky. You get me in trouble, Ben.
Sorry, don't want to do that. We just become friends today, and we've got to work together tomorrow.
We have.
That'd be a bit awkward, wouldn't it?
I've just realised you're still wearing those glasses.
I know. Talk about dedication to the cause. It's obviously different theme tomorrow, isn't it? Just whilst
Yes,
background,
so
it's not,
tomorrow
Jubilee,
we have got vintage toys.
Oh, okay.
And you did say you were going to come dressed for the occasion tomorrow.
I think that was off air, Sharon. I don't think we're talking about that right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Toy Story was branded about outside, wasn't it?
I don't think I've got time to get the costume. I mentioned that Craig's got a Buzz Lightyear helmet. Do you remember when he had the helmet? But he's down at Hobby Maker, so I don't think I'll be able to get that.
Oh, you won't be able to borrow it.
No.
Okay, so something else we can do with the stencils. A cowboy hat, yeah? Okay, hysteria is setting in now.
Carry on, just ignore them in the gallery.
This is the Elegant Flourish stencil. So I've used Distress Oxides on here, and then this is another technique we can do with Dawn stencils, just a little bit of a spritz. And I did have a little tissue somewhere. We can then just dab that off and create a bleached effect. So these stencils are so versatile. You can spritz through them, you can use your stencil paste through them.
Ink pads you're using, obviously water-based then?
They are Distress Oxides,
right.
Yes, so they react with water.
So you could do that obviously with our water-reactive ink pads as well, that you're doing there.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So just to add a little dimension.
Really clever.
It's so easy to do, but so effective. I love that. So then we have got the stamps. So as well as all the sentiments, we've got lots of lovely flowers here too. So I'm thinking I'm going to take this one and create like a border around here now. And we've got all those lovely sentiments on there too. Don't worry, Denise, I will clean them.
Is she watching, did we find out?
I think she might be. She said hello. Denise Holmes.
Denise Holmes. Denise,
Yeah.
if you're watching, give us a little wave. I don't think I've seen your name so far. Maybe you're just keeping quiet. I don't want to put the pressure on Sharon.
No, of course not. So we can just add some corners in there with our beautiful roses. So you're going to have fun with these stamps too.
Yeah, they stamp absolutely beautiful.
They do,
as well.
they're
So much
lovely
detail in them.
images. Yeah, lovely images. And I love black on the pop of colour. I think it looks really good. So I will clean it, Denise, I will clean it, just not now. So then I'm going to bring in this lovely little daisy as well and just build that up. I'm going to do it this way. I'm
That's
just
to
going
see
to
how beautiful these are, because I got sort of caught up by all the beautiful sentiments that you get, and I always sort of missed how gorgeous the flowers were.
Exactly. So just a very quick bit of stamping around here. Is she there? Is our den there?
Cooey!
Cooey!
Hi, Denise. Just send a little message saying cooey with a little
Bless
wave.
her. She's there. She's there.
Just watching silently in the background.
Yeah. Saying, look after my stamps, Sharon. So just to create a border, just for a totally different look, this card, just to show you how versatile everything is. So we've then got our horse and carriage that's going to come across there. We need just a little bit of card behind for Lord Ben is in there. He wants, you know,
Yeah.
he's having his little party.
Yep, of course.
Got your hip flask in there, so.
Could have brought a hip flask in today, I think. Denise says, I am here, loving the show, Denise Holmes.
Ah, bless her.
Mary Runa saying, I love that roast ham. They stamp so beautifully.
Yes.
They're so crisp. They're so detailed.
They are, absolutely.
Phenomenal.
I've stuck it on back to front,
Oh.
Ben. Oh dear. You had white curtains then.
I thought Moseby Towers.
So there we go. Now we've got some glass in the window.
There's Johnny,
And
look.
then, there he is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's all suited and booted, look for
Yeah.
you. And then we want a little sentiment, I think. I was in the middle before I knew I had begun. Let's go with that, shall we?
I'm just thinking as well, sorry, I don't know why I've got, it's not, who is it normally talks about Halloween? Someone was going really big on the Halloweens the other day, but I've just thought this would work as well. If you've got your haunted house, you could be your headless horseman, couldn't he?
Oh, yes.
Just, it sounds a bit brutal. You chop his head off, that could be quite a spooky little,
It could be,
you know,
it
Sleepy
could
Hollow
be.
type thing going on there.
Yeah.
So I mean, adapt it for year round, all occasions.
Exactly. We like craft things that are versatile, don't we? So we're going to pop this. Oh, it's not quite straight. It's not quite straight.
Ever the
So-
perfectionist.
I know. Still not quite straight, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So we've got our sentiment on there. Again, a nice font, you
Yeah.
know. And you've got a mix of fonts here, I should have said, you know. So that's kind of like your typewriter print. You've got your swirly fonts as well, you know, your lots of different things there. So we are then going to pop that. Oh, I'm making a mess now, Ben, on the
That's
counter.
all right, if you're making a mess, you're having fun in my book. That's what it's all about.
Those who watch my Facebook Lives know that I do a lot of what I call winging it and faffing.
Winging and fapping.
Winging and faffing.
How many Facebook Lives do you do then? Are you on regular?
So every day on Dawn Bibby Creations, well, most days, there is somebody on at 4 and 8 o'clock every day. So it tends to be me on a Monday or a Tuesday, just make sure I've got that the right way
And what
round.
do? Do you do an hour or do you just keep crafting until you run out of ideas?
So it all depends, really.
Yeah,
Depends
depends
what we're
what the mood takes
doing.
you.
Yeah. Sometimes our Nick can be on there till 11, 12 at night. So's Dawn. Dawn's a late night crafter.
I think I've seen some of Dawn's where she starts quite late, doesn't she? And
She
then
does,
she's still
yeah.
like,
She's
you know,
a
crafting
night
in the
owl,
hours.
is Dawn. Yeah. So then we'll bring our horse and carriage back in there.
Oh, look who's joined us on Facebook.
Who?
Dawn Bibby.
Is it Dawn?
Dawn says hi.
Hello, Dawn.
Actually, just a little hi.
Yeah.
Just a little hi. Oh, Dawn, lovely to have you watching. And can I just say, Evelyn just says, Ben, you're hilarious. What did I do? What did I do? Can I just say, Dawn, Sharon has been awesome today, and we've thoroughly enjoyed her company.
Oh, thank you.
As much as we're missing you, Dawn, we are delighted that Sharon's with us, and we can't wait to have her back tomorrow.
Thank you. And can I say, everybody here has been so welcoming
Oh, it's nice of
and
you to
looked
say.
after me. So thank you, everybody here too. So well, we're this way round, so I'll go here. Oh, and then we just moved.
Oh.
So a totally different look there, just using one of the dies in black and using those stamps round too.
Absolutely phenomenal, and it's been one of many phenomenal makes that you've seen today. I urge you, if you are, if you bought anything in this show, do go back and watch the other shows. Sharon was with us at midday, weren't you?
Yep.
And also
4 o'clock?
4 o'clock. So go back and watch those shows and you can see all of the demos that she's done. They've all been brilliant. And the great thing for me as well is they've all been achievable for everybody. There's no kind of next level. You've got to be a expert crafter to achieve these results. You get everything you need within the kits. You've got all of the inspiration and demonstration from Sharon today as well. So go forth and have fun is what I would say. If you want to get the Regency set, here it all is on the screen for you. You've got all of that as far as the dies are concerned. You've got the gorgeous palace, the castle if you like. You've got the Regency gentleman and the gorgeous lady. You've got the horse horse-drawn carriage, which is absolutely gorgeous. And of course, the brilliant thing about this is you've also got your cut into colour paper pack, so you've got the scenes there, and then you've got all of the characters and the embellishments that you can use the dies to cut out with to create those scenes. So basically what it means is you don't have to worry. Like if you're a new crafter, you might be a bit overwhelmed and think, oh well, what colours am I going to use? Where do I start?
Yeah.
You start with the pack. It's all there for you, and as you get more experienced and more brave with it, if you like, you can then start experimenting with other cards. But it's all there for you. I would encourage you, if you're going for this set, to buy more individually of the cut into colour pack as well, because you'll love working with it. $71.99 or $104.68. We're just going to finish with a final look through. Do you want to show us some cards again?
Yeah,
the
sure.
cards
Are we
really
Jubilee?
show
Are we
off
doing
the Jubilee? Yeah, my favourite.
There is our castle or palace, whatever you want it to be, using the frames on there. Ben's favourite,
Yay!
the corgi.
Love him.
And again, that's using the frame dies to actually create your card as well, so that's beautiful. Making special birthday cards. That one, he just looks so cheeky, doesn't he? On that one. Gorgeous. This one, our Ellie has done in craft card, I think, and then she's used a white gel pen just to highlight his fur on there, and then using those frames again in the background with the other dies. This one, again, slightly different. Looks like we've used metallic wax on there as well. Shiny window. So it does help putting that castle onto some foil card or mirror card to create those windows. This one I really like because we've extended the castle there by cutting it out several times, using the railings from Regency. So these two collections really do go together really well as well. We have, this is lovely, this Sarah made this, so a shaped book. You can be putting photos in here. Make memory books of the Jubilee because it is a historical event, isn't it? We're not going to see this again, so make your little memory books and scrapbooks of all your Jubilee parties. Then this just shows the versatility, cutting it out in pink. So yeah, your fairy tale. We said the digital downloads are available on Dawn's website as well. So that's using the crown there and the download. This is very bling, very traditional with the purple there. Really, really lovely. Again, another one using the shape and the stencil in the background as well. And we said those stencils are such good value, Ben,
over
aren't
half
they?
the stock of those have gone as well.
Really,
so
really
popular.
useful. And again, the stencil in the background there from all of us. I could send that to my cousin in America and she would love that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really good.
It's a super collection. You've seen pretty much all of the dies right there. I know we're rapidly running out of time. So all of the dies that you're going to get, I'll just quickly show you. We'll rattle through. So you've got the die there to be able to create your gorgeous castle or, as I say, sandcastle, palace.
I really want to make a beach card now.
I really want to see one as well. I really want to see one. You've got that gorgeous crown in there as well. And as we've said, you know what? Think about using this year round. This is your Father's Day taken care of as well, isn't it? I mean, how great is that going to look on a Father's Day card? Fantastic. And definitely, it's the die of the day, as far as I'm concerned. The die of the day. It's the cutest thing, the corgi, that you can dress up with a party hat, a bandana, a bow tie, or a little crown. Are you joking me? It's worth the price alone, is that. It's phenomenal. And then, of course, you're going to also get all of your special edition Jubilee background papers too. And as you've already talked about, Sharon, lovely weights. You've got 260 GSM, 3 sheets of 8 different designs.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Jubilee, but year round as well, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, because you've got your stripes there, you've got your teacups, great for your little garden parties, and again, scrapbooking as well.
Yeah.
With your memory books, so you could fussy cut those out into smaller shapes. If you've got a teapot die or a cake stand die, that would go beautifully with that.
Gorgeous.
That just screams street parties, doesn't it? That would make a nice memory book page with your photo of your street party on. Again, the crowns in just a different colourway there. This one, just a lovely background for any time of year. And again, this last one, you can't go wrong with the script. It's just such a good background to use.
Absolutely phenomenal. The Jubilee collection is going very, very quickly indeed. It's been a fantastic day. A few comments coming through. Dawn has just said Sharon's doing a great job, and she also says sending love to you all. We're sending it right back to you, Dawn. Thank you. And Mary Rena says love that card, Sharon, as well. So
Thank you.
You're back with us tomorrow.
I am tomorrow. Yes.
Vintage toys.
Vintage toys tomorrow, and botanicals as well. So we're going to have a bit of both toys. For girls, for boys, you know, hints of yesteryear, and then flowers. We just love our flowers, don't we?
Absolutely. And Sharon will again be with us right throughout the day, kicking off with Wake Up Call from 11 a.m. UK time, 6 a.m. Eastern, and then of course right through the day at 2 o'clock again, and then from 6 o'clock in the evening too. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ben.
Have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow.
And you? Yeah, see you in the morning.
We've got another hour of launch party to recap on some of the best launches of the week so far, plus that brand new craft kit. Michelle is here, ready and raring to go, and we'll be back with you in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Achieve crisp, precise, and perfect die cutting results every time with the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim. The idea behind the plastic shim is that it creates a thicker plate combination, offering an even more precise die cutting result with each pass. Simply pop a plastic shim between your cutting plates and then roll through your Gemini die cutting machine, and voila! An amazing precise cut every time. Plastic shims work really well with detailed or thin metal dies. So if intricate cutting is your thing, then the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim is your best friend.
Quick Buy, get yours now. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey Tool from Crafter's Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey Tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey Tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set.
Quick Buy, get yours now. Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Massive thank you to Sharon, brilliant, from Dawn Bibby Creations, and of course she'll be back with us tomorrow. Yeah, and for those of you who are like, oh, that's the end of the day now, because Gilmore's just gone, OMG, I thought we were ending. I forgot, we have another hour. Yay, says Gilmore. Yeah, we're here for another hour. We're here for another hour. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're here. We're here till the bitter end. Yes, my horse-drawn carriage isn't outside the door yet. No. Another 55 minutes. Don't you forget about that. And in this show, the final hour of Launch Party, we're going to be bringing you some of our favourite launches of recent times. Don't forget, if you have just joined us, to check the web Shop the Day page. You can see the brand new craft kit that we've got, box number 48, Say It With Flowers. We've got the Say It With Style collection that we launched yesterday. We've got a whole host on. And we're going to kick off this last hour with the gnomes. These gnomes, phenomenal. I love the original gnomes that we had over Christmas time, didn't we, at the back end of last year. And then we launched these last week. I saw them on the HSN preview show, fell in love straight away, because it's garden gnomes that you wouldn't expect to see in sort of garden gnomey situations, if you know what I mean. That's what it is though, Michelle, isn't it, this collection?
You expect to see gnomes at Christmas, not pulling their camper van or swinging on a swing from a tree.
Yeah.
Unless it was Christmas and snowy, but you wouldn't be swinging from a swing in a tree in the snow. Well, unless you like that kind of thing, but...
The point that she's making, that I was trying to allude to, is that this is garden gnomes doing different things that you wouldn't expect gnomes to do. 41 dies, 42 stamps, an embossing folder, 4 stencils, a paper pad, and a partridge in a pear tree. Look at their gnome caravan. If that is not just the cutest thing, I don't know what is. How amazing is that? So build your own gnome caravan. It even comes with the little moon and the little grass and the flowers there, even a little cloud to create your scene with. You've got the gorgeous gnome swing as well. And the clever thing about this is you've got the ability to cut this out and then add the different characters on, because you've got the little hands and the feet there, and then you can pop the different gnomes from this collection into... It does look a bit weird, doesn't it? But you don't put that on your card like that, do you?
No.
The invisible gnome. I mean, you could if you wanted to. The invisible gnome's here. Tell him I can't see him. Right, then you've also got the garden gnome accessories. So again, this is for you to build up your little scenery bits and pieces. So you've got the little gnome pond, your little wheelbarrow, the little gnome watering can. Love this little sign here as well, so you could pop your own little sentiment on that. Gnome home if you wanted. Flowers and all sorts. Then you've got your characters. So your characters you can pop on that swing scene that I've just shown you. I think, didn't Debbie and Joe name this gnome Sven?
Did that?
I'm sure they did, because there was a lot of... I was going to put it out there because I know what... there was chat about Sven's rod, wasn't there? That's what the laughter was about over the course of that show. And I think off the back of that, for whatever reason, they named him Sven. But Sven does come with... Let me know if I'm wrong. He does come with his rod. He does also come with his... I want to say that's a little ukulele. And then look, you can add sunglasses to him if you want. You can pop in his hand a little bunch of flowers that you can give to, I don't know the name of the female gnome. Deirdre and Dave? I want to say I'm 100% sure they called him Sven.
Sven is definitely better than Dave.
Yeah.
Sven's
better than Dave. Apologies for people who were called Dave.
Svetlana.
Sven and Svetlana. Please let us know what they were called, because we obviously weren't here. But anyway, Sven, Svetlana, Dave, Deirdre, barbecuing, digging, Look, he's even got his barbecue utensils there, so you can completely personalise your gnome, and then you can change his outfit as well, because you've got the stencils to be able to colour his hat differently, to be able to colour his little his tunic differently as well. Then you've got Deirdre / Svetlana, again, who can be wearing a little bow, a little hat, can have sunglasses on, can be tending to the flowers, can be tending to the little fire pit, can be watering the garden. And again, you can dress her up the way you want her to look. Dies and stamps for all of those. And then the most beautiful gnome scene. How stunning is this? So you've got your embossing folder and your stencils here as well to create the most detailed scenes to pop your gnomes on. That's all in there. Plus, we're going to give you a lovely selection of There's No One Like You sentiment. So Home Sweet Gnome, there's no place like Gnome, there's no one like you, wish you were here, there's gnome better time than summertime, aloe summer, and more. And then if you're thinking that's pretty decent for £53.59 or £66.28, we then throw into the mix your paper pad as well, which is gorgeous. 36 sheets once again, 180 GSM, double-sided goodness. Oh no, it's not. Single-sided, I lie. Oh no, it is. No, it isn't. No, it is. It isn't. It is. It is. I thought it was. It's the scenes, of course, which are single-sided. So you've got all of those scenes that you can create your gorgeous gnomes at a picnic, gnomes at a barbecue, gnomes just going for a bit of a romantic walk, whatever you want to do. So all of those, you've got 4 scenes per page in the back of your paper pad, and then you've got the double-sided goodness here. And these are fun. I mean, a lot of these are, I suppose, specific to the Gnomes collection, but it's just a really, really fun paper pad. Summery, springtime feel. It's joyous. The colours that you've got, the flowers and the mushrooms and the foliage. Look at the stripes there as well. It's a really fun, funky paper pad that you will definitely want to grab. Add more of these into your basket as well, because it's a lovely, lovely, fun collection that you're going to really enjoy crafting with. £53.59 or £66.28 if you are platinum. Now I don't know. So Gilmore says they were called Sven and Gwen.
Oh.
But Jane Wilson says they were called Doris and Boris.
I love that.
We're not sure. What is that? What we're calling them, or is that what Joe and Debbie named them? I need to know. Fill me in, please. Fill me in. Let me know whether there is a definitive answer. If not, we'll fire a few more around. I've got a lot to say. I like Sven and Gwen.
I like that.
I also like Doris and Boris. Jamie likes Gertrude. Keep them coming. What are you going to make for us?
We're going to have fun. We're going to play with Svetlana. I like that name.
Svetlana.
Svetlana.
How do you spell that?
I've not got a clue. Oh. Do you know what? I can't say basic English, but I can say that. Look at that. Right, so we're going to pop her out. When you open it up, you've got all your dies there. You've got your stamps, and you've got these lovely stencils. So you can be inking over, giving us some beautiful decorative elements to her little outfit. So, and I've also got this because we're gonna have a little of a play with that as well. So, bringing my stamping platform in to start with, and I'm just going to bring. So this is some of our Nina card that I'm using, and we're gonna stamp her out.
Oh, Val on Facebook, Val in Southampton. Hi Val, says Debbie called them Dave and Deirdre. But Joe called the fisherman in the incident, the rod incident, Sven.
Sven.
So it's Sven, but I don't know why. Who knows why, says Val. Yeah, I don't know. So Sven, because of the rod incident, and then Debbie like Dave and Deirdre. So maybe we can come up with some more names tonight.
Yeah, something a bit better than Dave.
Jerome the Gnome, says Anne. That's a good one.
I like that.
That's a good one. Jerome. You're sticking with Svetlana, aren't you?
I like Svetlana. It goes with Sven. It suits her.
It does suit her.
She's a Svetlana.
He just snorted.
Just made myself snort.
dear.
I reverted to being a 5-year-old girl. Right, so she's all stamped out, and we're just going to colour her in now. So I've got my pale pink shades, and we're gonna just go in as I always do. I'm going to try and leave my highlighted area up, yes, in the middle. And these are just so much fun to colour in. And again, very much like the hummingbird, you can absolutely colour these in any colour style you want. You really go to town with them.
Gertie and Bertie, says Fred171. Gertrude, that's what you like, Jamie, wasn't it? Gertie and Bertie. Gilmore says on YouTube, Roderick. Sam McDonald says, could have been named Rodney and Cassandra. Only fools.
Love it.
Rodney and Cassandra, good. And Ian Davis on Facebook says, hi both, Svetlana is someone I work with, Michelle.
No way.
I'm loving the show. Yes, it's a name. It's not something that she's made up. No, it's a real name. Svetlana. I can't think of any famous Svetlanas, apart from the one that Ian Davies works with. It's a lovely name.
Is that Arian?
Arian?
Yeah, he was on Craft Factory a while ago, wasn't he?
Oh, Ian Davies.
Yeah.
It is. I never met Ian.
Oh, he was lovely.
Yeah, I've heard great things. Yeah.
Really lovely.
Yes, that's Ian, says Rachel. Yes, it is that Ian.
Fabulous.
Hello, Ian. Rachel says Del and Raquel. It's good.
Ah, that actually goes, Del and Raquel.
Del and Raquel. Well, that was... yeah, that was Only Fools, wasn't it, again?
Yeah.
Del and Raquel.
I sort of, I've been watching, I mean, my husband's always got it on, but Only Fools and Horses, and I sort of view it in a different light after Becky Swan's, little tales about her mum and dad.
Oh, I've not heard the Only Fools and Horses story.
So,
there we go.
The fob watch,
Yeah.
the fob watch, that's, her dad made that.
Really?
Yeah, because he was a prop maker, prop designer.
Yeah, well, I know he, because like she always talks about Star Wars and what else?
Stormtroopers.
Oh, the Stormtroopers and the Ewoks.
Yeah, because she made the bag, didn't she?
Yeah.
The little Ewoks.
Oh, Doctor Who. Was it Doctor Who? Her dad was. There's loads of them, wasn't there? But I didn't know Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah, and I think she said, don't quote me again, but I'm pretty sure she said to me that her dad, did the painting, of Damien and Del and Raquel.
Yeah.
Pretty sure she said that her dad did that as well. So, like, uber talented family.
Right. I have to ask her next time I see her.
Yeah.
Week after next, I think.
It's funny because I sort of, when we're up together and you sort of sat chatting away with her on a night, she just like drops these really fabulous little tidbits into your conversation. So she was saying how one day her mum was at it was Shepperton Studios, isn't it? And I think she asked her mum what were going on, and her mum went, oh, just some sort of Roman type film being made. And the mum was like, do you mean Troy with Brad Pitt? And the mum was like, oh, that's who I was sat having my dinner with. Sort of something along those lines.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
So she's got some amazing stories.
Do you know what? As much as I'm glad that my family are up here now, we're all living back together, I do miss those kind of nights in the house.
Yeah.
When you sort of come in and like someone else was in and you just end up just chatting about the most random stuff.
Yeah.
And before you knew it, it would be sort of like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and then you're exhausted for
the next day. Although actually, having said that, being in the house meant that I wasn't home to do school runs and stuff, so it meant I could lie until about 9 o'clock the following morning. Charlotte just said, tell Laura that you need at least one night a week there. Can you imagine? You going home tonight? No. I'm going around the house in Chiltern. Fancy a chin wag with Michelle and the rest of the gang. Sarah says the gnome was called Sven because he was coloured yellow and blue like the Swedish flag.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And Sam says the woman who played Raquel and the older lad that played Damien, dated each other. I did not know that.
No way.
I did not know that. Wow. Only fools and horses trivia.
Yeah, do you know what? So I sit there with Becky and she's got all these fascinating stories. Sit there with George, he's got some fascinating stories.
Oh, and he does not stop, does he?
No,
oh,
I know. And he's the same, he just like drops these stories and you're like, so he told me one about when he went out drinking with Peter Kay. And I'm like...
George Akid?
Yeah.
Went drinking with Peter Kay?
Yeah.
Never told me that story.
Yeah. He said he was at a working men's club with one of his mates and his mate said to him, oh, Peter Kay's coming in late with his kids. He says, and the next thing I know, he says, Peter Kay obviously comes in and is chatting with us. He says, and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. He says, and I've been out on the town all night with Peter Kay and my mate and I'm absolutely exhausted. But he drops them in matter-of-factly, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's like... You know, we all have these fabulous stories, and I'm like, I have no stories to tell.
Yeah, I could tell you about the time, you know, I was, just popped into a fancy London hotel just by the BBC and sat in a plush room and chatted to Gary Barlow and the boys and Take That.
No.
True story, bro.
True story, bro.
True story, that. Uh-huh.
I love it.
The time I chatted to Hugh Jackman at the UK premiere of Real Steel. Do you remember that movie with the robot boxing?
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'll take your Peter Kay and I'll raise you a Hugh Jackman. Yeah, true story.
Besides my Emmerdale escapade, I've nothing interesting to say.
Do I know this?
Yes, I was on an episode of Emmerdale dancing.
I do not know this, do I?
Did you not?
I did not know this.
I think it came up when Sarah was on Strictly.
I don't think I know this. Well, if I did, do you know what my memory's like? What? So
there was a rock and roll competition that Viv from the pub, she was running the pub at the time, Viv and Terry.
Right.
Because there was having an affair, wasn't there?
I don't know. I won't watch
Yeah. And they entered a rock and roll competition and my dance school was the one who was there. So I was like doing my rock and roll and being
Show us
really
what you
cool.
did.
Huh?
Show us what you did.
You want me to dance? No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that'll be time for another show.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Have you got? Is that available on YouTube anywhere we can go? And
No,
it's not.
But I have got it on DVD.
You've got to transfer that to digital and put it on your Michelle McCarthy CC page on Facebook.
Oh, I should,
demand
shouldn't
it.
I?
You should definitely do that. Do it.
So I'm not going to colour any more in. I'm going to bring in the one that I've already coloured in. I've done her bows a different colour, but it doesn't really matter because I just want to show you this. I want to show you how this goes on. It just looks fabulous. So
yeah, you change your costume, can't you? Can you let me know in the comments as well if you've ever appeared on a TV show that claims to fame, or maybe you've met anyone famous? Let us know in the comments. Can anyone beat appearing on Emmerdale? That is a big show over here in the UK.
yeah,
Is it still going?
yeah.
Oh. I was on Midsummer Murders. Pardon?
What's ya?
I was on Midsummer Murders. Yeah, I was I didn't get credited or anything. I got paid £70 for the day, and I was dead guy in the photograph. I wasn't actually physically there. They used my boyish good looks for a guy in a photograph. I was on the mantelpiece. That's on my Facebook page.
I love it.
Yeah, so not quite as good as doing rock and roll dancing on Emmerdale. But anyway. Svetlana, what's she up to?
So she's now got that lovely decoration on her little outfit, and I've already coloured in a few of the other bits. So from this one, so you've got the gnome swing. So obviously I've got the gnome swing, gnome home, and then 2 of my little plant pots. So we're just going to make up a lovely little scene for this to go in. So I'm just going to pop them to the side, bring in my bits for this card. And again, always so hard to decide which bit of pattern paper to use from these collections because they're all just so beautiful.
I love the fact that we've popped in all those different scenes in the back of the paper pad as well.
Yes, I love those. They're amazing, aren't they? Just so good. All right, so let's get this. So I've just used our oval nesting dies to cut that aperture out in the front. And we're just taping this up. And again, it's almost a shame to hide that back piece, which is probably why we all buy more than one paper pad.
Anne says, I was on a game show a long time ago. Does that count? Yes, it does.
Yes.
What was the game show, Anne? I need to know. Mary says, Ben, when was that? Which episode and season? I love Midsummer Murders. It was a recent one. It was one of the recent ones. I think the episode was called The Sting of Death.
Oh.
I'll look it up in a second. The Sting of Death, I think it was called. Something like season 15, maybe? I'll have a look. And Suzette Sue says, I was in the Vienna sausage commercial, if that counts. It definitely counts. Lol, and I met Prince Philip when I was younger in the 4-H club. I'm more impressed by the Vienna sausage commercial. That is brilliant. I love that. So good. And let me know what game show you're on. Where's my episode of Midsummer Murders? Hang on.
That is so cool. Not meeting Prince Philip.
I mean, that is cool.
It's just, well, yeah, but you know, the Vienna sausage advert, that is so cool. Oh. So we're just going to make this a nice dome front, which is why I'm using my red liner tape. It just gives it that extra oomph. So, technical term.
Season 21, episode 3, Mary. There you go.
That is so cool.
The most random thing ever. I thought I'd made it when the producers rang. Will you be on Midsummer Murders? Oh, I was like, yeah, I'm going to take the place of John Nettles. Little did I realise he'd retired about 10 years previous. I'm on various websites and stuff, and now and again you get like calls to do extra work and stuff, and that's all it was, so it wasn't that exciting. Not as good as being in a Vienna sausage commercial. Suzette says, I took a lot of flack for that advert. I'm sure you didn't.
Oh, I think that's really cool.
I do. Hammy says, I'm going to have to go back and watch Midsummer Murders to find Ben. Sam says, I was on See Here years ago, which is a TV show for deaf people, and they were shocked at my sign language as I started when I was 2 years old and taught myself to read and being a hearing child. Sam, I think you said previously that you do sign language. You message me on my page because I'm obviously learning a bit at the moment as well, so I'd be interested to get some hints and tips from you. And Mary says, oh yes, Ben, I remember that episode. I'll have to go back and watch the episode again. Yes, you will. We're also uber talented, aren't we, eh? All of these different things we didn't know about each other.
Yeah.
Emmerdale, Midsummer Murders, See Here, sausage commercials.
That's got to be the best.
You can't beat that, can you? How gorgeous is this card coming together? This is lovely.
They do come together lovely. I mean, those scenes that are already there, the papers, and then just, again, all these little bits that you can be building up the scene with is just again, it's just fun.
And I think this type of card as well, they suit brilliantly, don't they? But particularly like cards with like apertures and dimension, because you've got so many different like props, if you will, haven't you, to create the scenes?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I think I'm going to raise her up and put her on some foam pads.
Anne was on the Who, What or Where show. I've not heard of that one. I said I won $250 and some lovely parting gifts. And a claim to fame. Can you use the little hands then for her for the swing there? Or has she got her hands by her hair? I can't.
No, she's got her hands hidden behind her back because I forgot to put them on.
Ah, but you have got the hand
I do.
guys if you want to.
I've got them here, so I forgot to put them on, so they would just pop behind, just there.
I see. Yeah.
In fact, I'll pop them on.
Yeah. That's a handy idea.
But how high up do I have them? Because when I'm on a swing, I've got my hands right up here.
Have you? Why have you got them so high?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm so little and I feel like I need the extra security.
Why are you still swinging on swings?
Because my bum still fits on them. Makes me very happy.
I'm making out like I don't go on the swings when I take my kids to the park.
You know you do.
I absolutely do. Daddy, it's going to break. Shh. It'll be fine. I'm not that heavy.
So there we go, just building up that lovely scene, and if I turn it round and stand it up, that aperture just lets you swing her.
That is phenomenal. Everything and more that you could ever want from that collection right there in that card. Really gorgeous. It is the Garden Gnomes collection. I'll quickly go through it again with you. Everything that you're going to get. The paper pad is gorgeous. And as I said, do you know what? You've got the scenes in the back, which are obviously gnome skewed, if you like. So those scenes, right, you are going to use, pretty much all of those with the gnomes that you've got. Very much focused on that. However, all of the other papers that you're going to receive, double-sided, I mean, you could, put these across a whole host of different collections for a whole host of different occasions. They're just really fun. They're vibrant. They're bright. They're really summery. I just think this paper pad is beautiful for all sorts of different occasions and to combine with lots of other different collections as well. So that's a really, really versatile paper pad that you're going to get. 36 sheets. The other thing which I absolutely love in this collection, one of my favourite pieces, is the gnome scene. So again, you've got the scenes in the back of the paper pad. However, you can create your own scenes with the embossing folder and the stencil to go on top there. I think I said before that the way that this has been marked out reminds me a little bit of the Teletubbies. Doesn't it? The start of the Teletubbies.
It does.
But really, really fun. You've got sentiments in here too, obviously with the gnome puns. Home sweet gnome, there's gnome better. There's no better time than summertime, and more. And then you've got your characters. So Dave and Deirdre, Svetlana and Sven, whatever you want to call them. So again, you've got Deirdre there, who you can dress up with sunglasses. You can have a watering can in her hand. She can be tending the fire. You've even got, look at that, your little s'mores, marshmallows. Little burger there as well from the barbecue, and then you've got the stencils, of course, to be able to decorate her outfit the way you want it to be. Dies to be able to cut out your stamps. There's Dave, Sven. I can't remember what else we called him, but he can have a fishing rod in his hand. He can be playing the ukulele, maybe serenading Svetlana. There's a sentence I thought I'd never say. He's got his little spatula for his burgers. He's got sunglasses. He's got some flowers to give to her as well. There's his barbecue. He can be doing a bit of gardening too. Create the scene if you want the garden. There you are. There's the garden gnome accessories. So the pond, the wheelbarrow, the little basket there that Svetlana could be carrying, a little sign which you can stamp your own little sentiment onto. There's that swing die as well. So again, build up the scenes. That was a great example, that last card, wasn't it, of how to really create the depth and dimension with that swing, and you can pop either Sven or Svetlana on it. I've obviously stuck with Sven and Svetlana because I keep calling them that. And there's the beautiful gnome caravan. Again, lots to love in that. You've got the moon, you've got the clouds and the flowers and the scenery that you can build up around that really, really lovely Caravan. Gwen says, Gwen Terry, the Riddler, I was an extra on Hawaii 5-0.
Wow.
Book 'em, Dano. No part, just one of the crazies walking a busy street. Then we were all treated to, this is what you were talking about earlier on. How do you pronounce it? Luau.
Luau.
Luau. They were treated to a luau dinner. Oh yeah, book 'em, Dano. That was the line, wasn't it? Book 'em, Dano. Suzette Suze cannot wait to get my gnomes collection. Laurie Erlau says, 1973, I went to the Rose Bowl and stayed at the Ambassador Hotel in California. In the lobby, there was a film crew and I met Farrah Fawcett as she was the star, and the film was the Great American Beauty Contest, which was a huge flop, apparently. And Pammy on YouTube has obviously seen my episode of Midsummer Murders. Well, spoiler alert. She says, what a sad way to die for you, Ben. A silent heart condition. That's what happened. That's what happened. I'm literally a guy in photographs, so don't get too excited. Let's have a look at the Crafters Inspiration magazine, which has been proving really popular. Issue number 4. This, by the way, is the newly kind of global version, if you like, because when we had these initially, we had magazines which came out at different times. Then 4 issues ago, it was decided that we were going to have a new look edition, bundle it all together and make it even more super duper amazing than it was in the first place. So you can see for yourself that the magazine is, well, more than a magazine, because it comes in a folder, because there's the magazine and all of the free gifts that you're going to get in there as well. Shall I continue to show you here? Can I do it there? That's better there. Thanks. So let's just open up very quickly to show you everything that you're going to get. Your magazine is jam-packed full of ideas. If you bought the previous 3 issues, you know how great this is already, and you probably don't need me to tell you how great it is. But if you've never bought one of these before, loads of tips, tricks, ideas, techniques in here. And the great thing about these magazines are, front to back to front, it's all about the projects, it's all about the information. There's no filler in here. We say all thriller, no filler. And what you've got are freebies, which I'll show you in a second. You've got projects for the freebies that you're going to get, and also the magazine itself features lots of our recent launches. So it's not as if we've thrown together a magazine with just like random projects. It's all thought about. Welcome from Sarah. I'll go through this fairly swiftly. You've got the introduction there, so you can see where everything is. Inside here tells you what you've got. So in your craft kit, you've got some stamps, you've got a wild stamp set, you've got your nesting star die set, you've got your shutter card template 5x7, and your decorative delights. There's also a little code under my fingers here, which gives you access to exclusive bonus content like downloadable craft papers and topper sheets. And then as we go through, you've got projects with your stamps and dies in there. So you know, straight off the bat, you can start crafting with those and create some really, really cute cards and tags. Then you've got Linda Fitzsimmons there giving you ideas on scrapbooking. And as we go through, you can see the Gemini slimline layering dies, which didn't launch too long ago, projects with those. And they're all pictures, they're all beautifully detailed, all kind of skill leveled up for you as well. So you've got a skill level 1, 2 and 3, so you know exactly what you're tackling. You can meet the rest of the team who work really, really hard for us here at Crafters TV behind the scenes. Then again, there's colouring ideas for you. There's the Ask the Experts page, so you can find out more from Sarah and the lovely Leanne. Your makes are in here as well, so if you've submitted one of them to the team, you might see your makes featured in there. But just to go through again, look, you can see all of these projects, quilling in there, there's soft craft, there's loads of great ideas for Father's Day cards in there too. And just to prove a point, right to the back page, you've even got projects right at the back of the actual magazine itself. Here's all your freebies. I know we've got to squeeze in another demo, so I will be fairly swift here. You've got stencils, so borders, you've got hearts, you've got little spots and dots and flowers and presents. There's your shuttered template stencil to make a shutter card with. And then you've got stamps, really good fun. So the Go Wild stamps, llamas and elephants and zebras and parrots. No problema, we just click. Another birthday, question mark, to my fabulous friend, just for you. Friends share memories, laughter and love. Then you've got your nesting stars. This is all exclusive content as well, by the way, so you won't find this anywhere else. It's all exclusive to the magazine. Some beautiful sentiments in there too. That nesting star set is really lovely. And you're also going to get 18 sheets of beautiful papers too. You get one topper sheet, again, so you can pop these off and create some beautiful cards with those, and then take a look at the gorgeous papers that you're going to receive too. Really lovely designs, lots of different styles, but all with that sort of springtime, summery feel, which you're going to have a lot of fun crafting with. The value for money is insane, really, when you consider you've got that magazine jam-packed full of ideas, you're getting 18 papers, you're getting a die set, a stamp set, and stencils for £10 and change, or $15.96 if you're shopping with us in the US and you're a Platinum member. It just makes sense to jump in and grab this. If you're ever short of a crafty idea, you'll find something to be crafting along with in this magazine. Issue 4, 68-page magazine, stamp set, templates, and much more. Grab it today. We've already sold hundreds and hundreds of these since we launched them last week. Right, 20 minutes left. We've got to do votes and all sorts, and we're going to squeeze in another demo. We're coming back to the Garden Gnomes, aren't we?
We are. We're gonna do another little demo with the Garden Gnomes, seeing as though they're so fabulous.
Yeah.
So I have got the Gnome Caravan. I love this. In fact, one of you suggested yesterday that this would be amazing pulling the truck that we've got in the farmhouse collection.
Oh yeah.
Stamping those out together and having the truck pulling the caravan, not the other way round. So, bringing your collections together, you're getting twice as much out of your gnomes, your farmhouse, putting them all together. I thought that was a fabulous idea, and I'm definitely going to, I think I might have a go when I get home. So I've already stamped it out to save some time. We've got no gnome home there and my little trailer. So I'm just going to bring in, again, some of our tri-blends. So I've got my deep red, or dark red shades and blends. I've got a light yellow blend, light green blend, and an ice grey. So I'm just gonna colour this in. And again, it's a nice, small enough size that you can really have a go and have a practice with your blending, and it's still going to turn out fabulous. It's not overwhelming in size. Just allows you to have a good play, a good practice.
Yeah.
And also realise that it's not as hard as you think.
Evangeline says, Ben, I will top you with Shaquille O'Neal. Evangeline's meant Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq, basketball player.
Ah.
He attended an international literacy conference. He's a very nice, talented and tall man.
I was going to say, he's so tall, isn't he?
I want to see how tall he is now. Like the NBA players aren't most of them like 7 foot tall? Or was that too high?
I bet they're about 6'8", 6'10", at least.
Taller than 7 foot, Jake? Really? Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, I don't know what that is in feet and inches. 2 meters 16.
That's a lot.
Thanks for the conversion. That's a lot. I'm going to, hang on, 2.1 meters in feet. 7'1".
Wow, that is
massive.
Crazy.
7'1". When he played, was he just literally able to just like walk up to the hoop and just drop it in?
Pop it in.
That is, wow, 7'1". I wonder what the tallest ever basketball player was in the NBA. There's a basketball player called Sun Mingming who's 2.36 meters tall. What's that?
Really, really tall.
It is. No, 7'8".
No way. That's a crazy.
7'8". We're going from one extreme to the other here, aren't we? From gnomes to a basketball player 7'8". That's incredible.
Could you imagine Lee stood next to him at 5'2"?
No, but I think we need to get Sun in the studios. Evangeline said Shaq lifted one of our teachers so easily. I bet he did. Gee whiz. Wowzers trousers.
That is
tall.
Incredibly.
Wouldn't fit in that caravan, would he?
No, definitely not. So colouring this in the reds, I would definitely use both of these. I would definitely bring in your dark red blend and your dark red shades, because it's going to allow you to get the really deep, so the darkest one on there is the 7. So it's going to allow you to still make all your little spots pop, but you're still going to get a really wonderful blend on there. Are there spots? Spots, dots?
They're like, yeah, they are, aren't they? Spots.
Yeah.
Because it's like a mushroom top, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it would be like the spots on the mushroom.
Yeah.
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 Spots. We'll go with spots.
But I just the detail on it. So the little mushroom on the top is just fabulous, and then this tiny little plant pot there, and just your window at the front. I just absolutely love it. I'm not going to carry on colouring it in. I'm going to bring in the one that I've already done. And again, I've gone different colours on my window, but I've used the lovely brown for that one instead.
Beautiful.
And again, Gnome Home. So let's pop this beautiful scene together. So I've just got a front stepper card that I'm going to use, and again I've picked another one of those beautiful scenes. Thank you.
Welcome. It's a long day. Gwen, you've come in late with this one. Benny boy, you say, riddle time. Whack it through then, Gwen. Come on, we'll have a last-minute riddle.
Yes.
The resident riddler, Gwen Terry, send it through. We'll have a go to finish off the day. We've got 2 votes coming up for you as well in just a few moments' time. Demo of the show, demo of the day. You versus Sharon, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so I've just been challenged by Jamie. Are you going to finish it? Yeah, I'm going to finish it.
If there's one
Never
lady
mind,
who can
challenge
finish it.
Annika.
Yeah, challenge Michelle. One woman, one card, one chance, one more minute. It's counting you down now.
I'm gonna pop it on some foam. I'm gonna pop it on some foam on a roll.
Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Hey!
That was a nice, lovely end of the night foam on a roll, I think.
Thank you. A little bit more laid back for the end of the evening. No,
yeah.
I haven't got much gusto left in me as well after 8 hours today. I'm all gustoed out.
I did think that.
I'm made of fire, you can't touch me, says Gwen. I'm invisible in the dark. What am I? I'm made of fire, you can't touch me. MC Hammer. I'm invisible in the dark. What am I? I think the guys in the gallery have got it before I did.
Oh, it's got to be, hasn't it?
Yeah, you're not supposed to shout it out. They just shouted it out. No, you were supposed to say, I've got it, and then you could give everyone else a chance to play. I'll give you a chance on the socials, because I'm not a spoil sport, so I'll withhold the answer for a second. The guys in the gallery think they've got it right.
Well, to be fair, I was never going to get it, so it's okay that Charlotte shouted it out.
Yeah. And
it's
Jamie.
the only way that I'm going to get it if Charlotte shouts it out.
They probably Googled it. You go, it's Jamie just going, I didn't on that one, I didn't.
So this one is just a nice, simple scene with that lovely caravan on there. But I think some of those scenes do not need a lot on them. They are just so beautiful. So there's no place like Gnome.
Do you want to line up your makes over there? We'll get the vote going on the demo of the show, and we'll have about 3 or 4 minutes there. And then once you've lined up yours, I'll then tag on Sharon's.
Yes.
So you go first, I'll go
Okay.
second, and then you can start voting. So, what have you got over there? Oh, I forgot. Was that one in this show?
Yeah. Yeah, I've done 4.
The easel card was this show?
Yeah.
I literally thought that was like this morning.
I know.
Anyway, line them up. What you got?
Right, so number 1, okay, I can do it with one hand, is the easel card with the sub box, the Say It With Flowers. Number 2 is the Say It With Style. Number 3 is my lovely little Svetlana. Number 4 is Svetlana's Caravan.
Okay. Number 5 is Sharon's Castle, Moseby Towers as we called it. Yeah. Number 6 is the gorgeous crown using the papers from the collection. And then number 7 is the horse and cart using the stamps as well from that, it was from the Regency set, I think, wasn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Wow. Get voting on that. You've got about 2 or 3 minutes to get your votes in there because we've got lots to do. Okie dokie. The Gemini Mini is proving very, very popular as well on the show today. This is part of the Gemini season. Where we've been doing some great deals across all of our machines. Already had deals on the original Gemini, had deals as well on the Junior. This one's amazing because you've got the mini but mighty. And I'll show you, I mean, you guys know how great this machine is, but if you're new to us, it's our smallest little machine, but don't let that fool you. Takes plates of 6 by 3 inches. And it's all about, when I say plates, it's not really to do with the plates, is it? Because you get folders here. If you've got one of our electronic machines, you're still going to get the power and precision that you would expect from an electronic in a manual. Everyone talks about this and they say the same thing. What do they say? It's simplicity without the electricity, because it's totally manual. You've got your crank there, so whether you are left-handed or right-handed, it's absolutely easy to do. You've got your suckers on the bottom there too, so wherever you're popping this, it's going to be stable. And it is all about simply using your plastic folders. So if you've got dies, you pop them inside the folder, you whack it through the machine, boom, done. You've got your die cuts done, no problem at all. You've also then got the ability to use embossing folders through here. So if you've got a 3D embossing folder, you simply pop that through on its own. If you've got a 2D embossing folder, standard embossing folder, you pop through the shim with it as well, and you are away. You get the folders and the plates included with the Gemini machine itself, normal price, amazing. However, today we're also throwing in a £20 mystery bundle as well of dies and embossing folders, which, well, basically comes to you for free. So £23.99 or $35.96. And then you get the £20 worth of mystery dies and embossing folders included as well. You see that, as I say, on the Shop the Day website, and indeed, if you still click on the Gemini page, you'll see all of the relevant deals that we've got right there. Just before we go on to a quick preview, we've got the result of the demo of the show, which is useful. It's over your side.
Oh.
3.
Oh, Svetlana.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So let's just quickly get the vote going on the demo of the day, and then we'll do a quick little preview for you. So, number 1. Oh, God, Ben. I'll lock it down so you can't see it. Number 1 is the card that Sharon made on Wake Up Call this morning with the beautiful Regency collection, which you can still pick up on the website. So that is number 1. Number 2 is the Craft Along project from earlier on with Michelle using the Hummingbird collection. So that's 2. And then let's just recap again on number 3, which is over the other side of the studio. With Michelle. So, oh, hello. Did you look at 3? 3.
Number 3.
1, 2, or 3. Get voting now, and we'll announce the result in just a few moments' time. Hasn't it been a long day, Charlotte? Hasn't it been a long day? Just before we look at what's coming up as far as the previews are concerned, we think the answer, Riddler, Gwen, I'm made of fire, you can't touch me, I'm invisible in the dark. What am I? Charlotte and Jamie think the sun. That's what Kim thinks as well. Let us know if we're correct. I think we probably are. But another good riddle, thank you. I probably would have got there without Charlotte and Jamie spoiling it for everybody. Let's have a look at some preview items coming up. So date for your diary, mark it. This is with little old me. Hang on a minute, what day is it today?
Tuesday?
23rd, 24th.
Yeah.
So these are coming up tomorrow. Why did I think these were next week? It's the brand new 3D templates. You saw these on the HSM preview show with myself and Sarah a little while back. And I'll show you the product itself, but this is literally going to be taking your paper crafting to the next level, creating the most amazing 3D effects for you. It's all about using these templates to create the most gorgeous, gorgeous projects. So 3 sets you're going to get, making 3 completely different projects. This is your 3D bow card. All of the templates in there are going to allow you to create. I mean, and these are showstoppers. Look at that!
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Phenomenal. I mean, these are stunning, aren't they? And again, the kind of things that you think, how on earth would you go about creating something like that if you didn't have a set like this?
Yes, exactly.
So that's the one item that you're going to be able to create with this set. Stunning. That's your 3D bow. Then you've got your tulip box. Once again, just take a look on the back so it shows you what you're going to be receiving. Look at this! I mean, the detail on that is phenomenal.
They are absolutely out of this world, aren't they? Now you know why I couldn't wait to show the one that I've got here earlier, that I had to show it. They're just stunning, absolutely stunning.
What I love about that as well as that being like a beautiful decoration, you can also of course then pop little sweets in there if you wanted, little candies, but as a table decoration for a party, as a wedding.
Yeah.
I mean, are you joking me? These are amazing. And that's not all you're going to get, because also launching tomorrow, the butterfly box. And boy, oh boy, I mean, we know how much you absolutely love your butterflies. How cute is that box? Again, opens up for you so you can, pop a little message inside there as well. But I mean, these are just incredible. And the kind of thing, like if you didn't have a set like this, you wouldn't even, well, I wouldn't, you wouldn't even know where to begin to create something like this, would you?
No, it would be incredibly difficult. And we've just made it easy for you. We've taken that hardness out of it for you. We've simplified it.
Yeah.
Made it easy, but we've made it fun because we've made it easy. And that's what you want, isn't it? You don't want it to be something that's difficult to do. And I mean, you might end up with something fabulous, but we've taken that out and we've made the whole process fun.
Launching tomorrow, I forgot, 25th of May is tomorrow, 2 p.m. So that will be with me and Jan. And obviously sandwiched within that show too, you will be seeing Sharon once again with more amazing items from the Dawn Bibby Creations toys and your vintage botanicals as well. Evangelina says, I'm sold. I love those 3D dies. Coming up tomorrow. Gwen says we got it right. Yes, House of the Rising Sun. There is a house in New Orleans with the Rising Sun. Good job, everybody. Thank you, Gwen. Always enjoy your riddles. Perfect. And we do have a result come through for the demo of the day. It's over my side.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So is it you? Or is it Sharon? Yay! Congratulations.
Thank you.
It is a stunning, stunning project, is that. And you can watch back the craft along from a little bit earlier on, of course, if you head over to our YouTube page, or indeed... Oh, by the way, I've just remembered. Sorry, end of the show. Can I just quickly show you this? Because you guys did forward a photo. Terry Anderson sent her picture through. Not quite finished, she just needed to decorate it, but I thought you might like to see that, Michelle, of her project.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that she's used those framed eyes.
Yeah.
Love it.
So thank you, Cherry. As we said, we've had like a few technical gremlins again, so we can't show as many pictures as we would love, but we always try to do our very, very best. That's just about it for the day today. What a day it's been. I will sleep well tonight, I can tell you that much. But we're back. When are you back next?
Next week, I think I'm back up Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think you've got me at some point each day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
Yes.
I'll see you. Oh yeah, because we're both working on bank holiday, aren't we?
Yeah. We drew the short straw. No, we didn't actually. We're here with you, so we drew the long straw. Is that how you say it?
There's no place I'd rather be.
Exactly.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Just say a massive thank you to all of the team today, as always. We've had Chloe, we've had Caitlin, we've had Grace and Rachel on the socials doing an amazing job. Thank you to Johnny, thank you to Charlotte, thank you to Jamie, thank you to Jake, thank you to Johnny. Johnny, you've all done Johnny. John. Oh, we didn't get John on, did we, in the end? Oh, what a shame. Check out the Insta story. Check out the Insta story from earlier on. You'll see him. Thank you to Michelle. Thank you to Sharon. And thank you to you guys as well for being part of what has been a fantastic day. Still lots of chances for you to head to the website. If you've missed any of the action, you can catch up on all the shows on Facebook, on YouTube, and you can shop the day page where you'll see all of these deals. You'll see all the goodies from Dawn Bibby Creations and more. We'll be back tomorrow with that launch day of those templates. Also back with more from Sharon and Dawn Bibby. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and we'll be back here for another mammoth day tomorrow here on Crafters TV. Goodbye.